gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back.
That I'm not. I will get there. Just give one more shot.
Only one button here.
And I'll forge my way to the top. Get out of my way. I got nothing to lose. I'll chase my dreams to the sun or in
Welcome to the Atrioc broadcast, February 10th, 2025. Good to see you. Great to see you. Fantastic to see you. I am noticing something in the chat. I really need to talk about this. I need to give a shout out. This is actually a really important day. So let me do this right now. Let me just 1 second. I need to give a big shout out. I need to give a big shout out. All right. You may have noticed in the chat, there's a lot of people greening out. They have a green icon and they've changed their name to green and they're doing the green out. And they're doing this because it is the 10th anniversary of the iconic green out. And so I just want to say one thing I realized is that my chat is fucking dumb. Because someone said this in the Reddit and it's not true. It's not even close to true. 10 years ago, I worked at Twitch. I was like 23 years old. I wouldn't make the green out for like 4 more years. What are you talking about? Also, it was in like October. It's not the green out's 10-year anniversary. It's not even close. It's not the right month, not the right day, not the right year. So that's what I realized right off the bat. So I don't know. Maybe that's worth mentioning. I don't know. I don't know who believed that. I don't know who thought about it for even 1 second. But we'll say it's for the Eagles. We'll say it's for the Eagles. Oh, it says award start. I need to change this to MM. MM starts in. I'll give it a little more time. Fly, Eagles, fly! Hey, go Birds! Fuck the Chiefs. You know what? The refs wanted to rig it, but it was too big to rig. Too big to rig. There was too many watchful eyes, eagle-like eyes on the field for the refs to get away with it. Scout Monkey, thank you for the 4 months. Bro, skipping Luka's debut for an MMS commitment. Bro, I wanted to go so bad. So here's what I'm going to do. As a lifelong Luka Doncic fan, As a lifelong Luka fan, I will be going to the first at-home game against the Mavs. Because it's going to be fucking fun. It's fucking insane ticket demand. I'm going to be going to watch Luka Doncic destroy the Mavericks and spit in fucking Nico Harrison's face. I think it'll be fun, but I'm not going today. So, maybe someone will give me some live updates. I'll check in myself. I want to watch the game right after I stream today. I'm going to watch it, but hopefully it starts off with a bang. Although, a little basketball update. Some of you don't care. I get it, but you know the story, the general story. Mavericks traded Luka for AD, a very good player, but not a Luka caliber player. AD played one quarter in Dallas. One basketball quarter. He played amazing and then was immediately injured. All right, it was a half. One amazing quarter that I'll say is already injured. Already fucking injured, bro. Which anyone could have told you would happen. Dirk's going to the game tonight. I heard that. I'm excited to see it. Atrioc, did you see the shit Connie's been posting on Twitter? Bro, yeah, I did. Because I made a video about it. The video certainly has more views than this stream, which means worth checking out. Did you see we're officially the Gulf of America on Google Maps now? Did I see it? I wake up every day and I check. And every day it wasn't Gulf of America. I sent an email to the Google CEO saying you're an unpatriotic fuck. Wow. Look at that. Wait, look at that. I don't want to. Look at this, folks. That's how you know we're saved as a country. Gulf of America, right there on Google Maps. Let's go, baby! We really did it. We really did it. Things are different now. My T1 Worlds 24 jacket shit today. Congrats. Fucking badass. Just don't wear it to a ride interview like I did and embarrass yourself. Now inflation. First of all, inflation's a small price to pay to have the Gulf of Mexico called the Gulf of America. I want you to know that. I would pay $40 for a dozen eggs. As long as I can look on Google Maps and see that fucking patriotic flag fly over the Gulf. But that's just me. I guess I'm sort of a patriot. Happy we didn't get any Timo ads last night, bro. Timo's trying to fucking make sure they can even ship. Timo's not in the same place to be spending money on ads. If that de minimis rule gets knocked down, although they're not doing it now, but. Hey, Big A, do you think Luka will have any playtime if Bronny's off the bench? If Bronny really wants to put his mind to it and play, Luka will not even be a starter. Luka's good, but he's not Bronny James good. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Bronny's been sort of taking a back seat until his dad retires. He's letting the old guard, including Luka, sort of do their thing, and then he's going to step up in a big way. He's a humble king, and I respect that. I'm a Chiefs fan and a Mavs fan. What do I do now? Bro, you're having a tough year. Bro, you are having a rough one. Yikes. Yikes. Maybe you're due. Chiefs fan, Mavs fan. Your number one artist on Spotify is Drake. I think you're due. I think what you should do is probably take out a huge loan and make a massive parlay bet. Because you can't get unlucky 4 times. So that means you're guaranteed to make a lot of cash. Chiefs fans act like they didn't win the last 2 years. Dude, I thought the same thing. All the fucking depressed Chiefs fans, both in the crowd and online, and it's like, bro, You won the past 2. And then you're in the finals on the third one. Fuck off. Like, relax. It's not you're acting like your fucking world fell apart. It's insane. But T1 fan? Oh, as a T1 fan, I will kill myself if T1 doesn't win this year. But that's different. That's different because T1 deserves it. Okay? They deserve to win every single year. No, I said this after the last one. I said I'm okay. I said after they won, again, winning 23 was not good enough for me. But winning back to back, finally I'm like, all right, you can have a year off. You can have a year off. They have to start winning again by at least 27, but you can have a year or 2 off. It's fine. It's fine. But the three-peat, here's what I said, and this is what I believe. I believe this to be honestly true. Everyone loved Faker's win this last year. Everyone. It was like the universal "you're the GOAT." Everyone respected it. It was huge. If they win again, people are going to get mad. They will not be the same. It won't be like, oh, Faker's so good. It'll be like, this is fucking stupid. Like, what? It's not fair. There's T1. It's stuck for T1. People are not going to be happy. Now, I don't care either way because I want to be a T1 fan, ride or die. But if he never won again after last year, he's still undisputed GOAT, and he has like this perfect legacy. So I don't care. It's like, I got what I want. Also, I think the new guy, T1 Smash, insanely good. Disgusting good. I've never seen an 80 carry that wasn't getting carried. Outside of Guma. I love Guma, but man, Smash is... I feel bad for Guma. I feel bad for Guma because Smash is actually that guy. He's actually that good. So I was shocking to me. I love Smash even as T1 hitter. Yeah, he's fucking crazy. This is the T1 Overwatch team? No. I never watched the T1 Overwatch team. Does anyone even watch Overwatch anymore now that fucking Marvel Rivals is out? Is there a single person still watching Overwatch? Like, yeah, this is fucking fun. No. God, no. Connor eats pants, maybe? Even then, probably not. Get out of my way. I got nothing to lose. Chase my dreams to the blowing a fuse. Are you worried for Mango? I'm actually not. I heard he's okay. I heard he had a fucking amazing night and he's super happy. I'm not worried for Mango. He didn't drink himself to death. He's just really fucking stoked. I actually think it would have been worse if they had lost. He would have... I was worried that, there would be like this insane second half comeback by the Chiefs that would just make America start a civil war. After the first half, I was like, okay, if the Chiefs have a comeback, everyone will no longer believe in God. Like, they won't believe in like justice in the world. America will literally give up. If there was a Chiefs comeback. I think it was good. I think it was good for the country that the Eagles won and were leading the whole time. And it was, I think it would have been a bad look had there been a comeback. But talk to Aiden about what? Not specifically. I talked to Aiden about a project, a different thing, but not about the Super Bowl. Why? Would he have anything to say? How you think Drake's feeling? I don't know. I feel like Drake is forgetting the cardinal rule of all of this, which is the best counter to being called a pedophile on a national stage to 150 million people is to make good music. Drake keeps putting out weird little things and still touring. He needs to fucking make a... If he made some good songs, he'd be fine. Litigate. Yeah. Litigate on the court. Straight up. No kidding. There would be, every debate on the internet has two sides of people that just want to. There's nothing the internet 100% agrees on. Nothing. There is nothing on the internet that the internet agrees on. So there will always be people that are like, you know, Drake won the fight. Drake's actually great, but he needs to have songs. If he puts out good songs, then they'll be like, you know what? That's just. But you have to give your side something to work with. This is the best tweet to come out of the Super Bowl, and it's not even close. The KK Kansas City Chiefs, parentheses racist, have been abolished by the vanguard of all oppressed nations, the People's Republic of Philadelphia, and all those who defend them. I'm not certain that's how it went down. I don't agree with that tweet on its face. Honky Tone, thank you for the 4 months. Thank me for the sub or I'll pester you about it for 2 years. Huh, I thanked you before you even said anything. How about that? Bada bing, bada boom. I watched the game in Kansas and it was fun as fuck because everyone around me was crashing out. You enjoy being surrounded by human misery. Yeah, but you're like the fucking Joker or something. You're like walking around smiling. You're a true hater. It was the haters Super Bowl. I'll tell you that. It was the hater Super Bowl. Hater energy flowed left and right. And we'll talk about the ads today, which I have my own hater opinion. We'll get to that. But we got a little bit of time on this timer, and I want to talk about other things. What else? I'm talking about, there's a lot of Elon Musk, Tesla, Doge stuff I want to talk about, but I'm probably not going to do it today. I'm working on a whole separate thing in Majigger. So probably tomorrow we'll do that. So tariffs back on the menu. The penny's gone, as we talked about, but it's now, I think, officially confirmed executive order. The mint has been ordered to stop making pennies. So, no pennies. Read my lips, no new pennies. Yeah, exactly. So we will be saving a few million on the penny supply, and prices will go up 1 cent. Not exactly runaway inflation, but 1 cent at least. Hey, thank you for the 34 months, HCRC. People I was watching with were upset there wasn't a Doge ad. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. The idea of Doge being a cost-cutting measure, and if they bought an $8 million Super Bowl, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It would be antithetical to the ethos of what they're trying to say. They can still do 99 cents with credit cards? Yeah, I mean, they can. Again, you know, only like 13% of all transactions are done with cash, let alone with coins. So most people just use credit card for everything or online shopping. I bought a new fridge and a firm offers 0% APR for 18 months. I can afford the fridge outright, but why would I not take the free money? What am I missing? You're not getting free money. You're just spreading out the payment over 18 months. And the reason is, I'll tell you exactly why. People ask me this question all the time. Why don't I use buy now, pay later? I can afford it. I just want more time. I just want the money in my hand for a little longer. That's totally true. But there's evidence that you spend more than you would when you can do that. So there's like, maybe there's some clothes shopping you're doing. You might buy more clothes than you would if you know you can spread it out. And if any unexpected events happen that use up your supply of money and you can't make that payment, then all of a sudden, you're getting fucked on huge fees. So in general, it's just better if you can pay for it outright, do that, be done with it. Great. You're safe and clear. And if you can't, just wait till you can. Don't do it on debt. ba, 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 ba. Unk is trying to stop the people from getting free money. That's what it is. That's why I talk about buy now, pay later. It's because I want to do it for myself, and I want it all for me. I actually buy every single thing I own on BNPL. And I'm just trying to keep you guys down by not. It's just. Did you see that tweet of the woman who's finally paid off my vodka crayon? Where is it? I think someone added me in it. I might not be able to find it. That's a tragedy. It was very funny. Finally paid off vodka crayon. Oh, I found it. Yeah. God is good. It's paid in full. $3 every month. I'm happy for her. Happy for her. Awesome. No interest? No, there's no interest on these pay in fours if you don't miss any payments. But that's it's a bit of an illusion, you know. Big A, semi-serious question. What do you think about Stephen A. Smith's chance of winning the presidency in 2028? I've seen the rumors. I've seen the increasing interest. I hope he doesn't run. I would hope he doesn't run. But we're in an era where he might and could end up being a front runner. I don't know. Trump was a meme until he hit the primaries and started catching, Stephen A. Smith is good at debating on TV. He's good at saying things and getting people riled up. He could, we're in a different age, I don't think he would be a good executive of the country, but it's more about who can run better, who can do a better campaign. Zelensky was a sitcom actor. I do think it would be funny to see Stephen A. Smith pull a Zelensky and have like the bulletproof vest on. Like we're doing World War III with Stephen A. Smith and he's got a bulletproof vest on and he's like giving speeches. I think that'd be kind of fire. Reagan was an actor as well. No, he absolutely was. Yeah, listen, America's always had a soft spot for television personalities. Donald Trump was in The Apprentice. Stephen A. Smith and LeBron as VP. Reagan was an actor? Yeah. Reagan was an actor before he became a presidential candidate. How much do you think Luka putting up tonight? I don't know. He's coming off an injury. Hope he does well. I want to see him put up a lot in the playoffs. That's what I want. I'm as a lifelong Luka fan since his first day on the Lakers. As a Luka fan since his first day on the Lakers, I know that he can sometimes be injury prone, and I want him to be ready and rested for the playoffs. So, very excited for a deep run this year. Fair weather, casual ass Lakers fan. What do you want me to do? I live in LA. What do you want me to do? You want me to not be happy Luka's on my team? Is that what you want? Do you you know you pissed off this? Oh God, you want to fake it for the Mavs fans? I can't support this. Of course I'm happy. He's a fucking generationally great player. The team's gonna win more. It's gonna be fun. Fake Clippers fan? Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny. I play a lot of basketball. I play pretty much every day. It's now my only physical activity, and I really like it. And the Clippers, there's two teams in LA. There's the Clippers and the Lakers. And the Clippers built for free these well-maintained, awesome free basketball courts all over LA. It's a really cool project. The Clippers built these really cool basketball courts all over LA for anyone to use, for just youth or anyone to do. It's a really cool project. It's got more people into basketball. It's great. But what's so funny is, so they had the Clippers logo on them, like the benches would have the Clippers logo on them. Over time, because I've gone to a lot of these now to play, over time, every single one of them has been spray painted with Lakers logos. It's like, and everybody, if you talk to them, like sometimes there's like kids on there playing, everyone thinks they're Lakers courts. Everybody thinks they're Lakers courts. It's crazy. Like if you were to ask the average person, Adam, if they thought who built these, it would be the Lakers. It's so funny. It's just so funny. Just a yoink. It's kind of fucked up. I do respect, as the coolest thing I think that I've heard of a basketball team doing, right? But the Clippers especially was cool. But come on, Lakers are fun to be a fan of. Fitzcracker, thank you for the 33 months. Hello, Large A. Thanks for making the workday tolerable. Retail management is mind-numbing, so having a vid from the Big A Clips channel, waiting every lunch break has kept me grounded. Even as the corporation I fall for falls apart from the inside. Holy shit. Bit of shell shock from Fritz here. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hopefully it gets better. Or hopefully this chaos internally creates opportunity for you to rise up. Often in the declining, fraying, breaking apart company, a lot of the senior management starts fleeing like rats from a sinking ship, which gives you opportunities to rise the ranks really fast. And then if the company does go under, you have a resume that's like senior manager or whatever. You have a much higher title for when you go somewhere else. So it can be a good opportunity. Like if you're younger or, trying to gain more responsibility, being in a declining company can actually be a good thing sometimes. What's your philosophy on charity? I try to rob a charity at least once a quarter because I feel like the money is better used in my hands than it is. Do you understand? It's like, I feel like I'm going to stimulate the economy with my spending. But one thing I'll do, like, let's say I take 3 million from Off-Brand, or I take, 2 million from the United Cancer Society or whatever. I will spend most of that on myself, obviously, to keep the economy going. But I'll also buy like a big diamond chain that says like "fuck cancer." Okay, so I'm doing my part for exposure, but also it's a win-win. Like I definitely help. Thanks for your question. Hey. Hey, does anyone have a That's actually one thing I go in to ask. I have the tier list for this thing made today, but I don't have a really good one-stop shop YouTube playlist of all of the Super Bowl ads. I got most of them open, but I was hoping. I know it exists, by the way, but I couldn't find it. Again, I found it like on my phone, and then so if anyone can find that for me, it would actually really help. I know it exists. That's the fucking thing, but it's not. Oh, actually, I did found it. I found it right now. I found it. Great. Perfect. Thank you for myself. I did it. It was actually just in my history. Perfect. Perfect. Easy. Okay, great. We're set. Okay, we'll be starting here soon. Should be fun. Can we watch the Luca real clip of the dive pass before we start? Honestly, yes. Do you have it? Atrioc, do you want a list of the ads? Squeaks, I'm good. Thank you. I got it. I appreciate that. Congratulations. And by the way, Squeaks, guys, we have an award winner in our chat. Let's give a claps to Squeaks. He won Streamer of the Year at the Big A Awards. He actually took home a lot of hardware at the Big A Awards. 3 awards. I haven't won one yet. No big deal. I can get there eventually, but It's a pretty big honor to win a Big A award. And as Big A, I was kind of hoping this year would be my year, but it wasn't to be. So it's an honor just to be nominated. I wasn't nominated, but it would have been an honor just to be nominated. And so like I just want to say I'm really proud of Squeaks. I'm happy for him. And I just hope next year's my year, 2025 could be I'm going to really try hard and hopefully we can get there. Let me know if you want to review some ideas with me. Thank you. That's really big of you to do that. Yeah. What are some of your ideas? You think maybe I should download a Mario 64 mod and kind of like lazily play that for 3 hours and then sort of like would that be kind of dope? Year of kindness? Nobody's more kind than me. Nobody is more kind than me. I don't care like who says year of kindness. I don't care who says it. Maybe it's you, maybe it's you. But there's nothing more kind than me. And that is why bro messed it up. Bro messed it up. What is this, bro? Can't even use emotes. This guy's an award winner? Yikes. Yikes, dude. Anyway, it is, of course, the year of kindness. And I am being extremely kind. Just in general, I feel like I'm a kind person. Like, just the other day, never mind, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Nobody is kinder than me is what he screams at the Make-A-Wish children as he steals their gifts. Is it really stealing if I resell them and return them? Like, I'm not keeping the gifts for myself. I just want the cash. So is it really, it's not stealing. Like, I didn't take their toys. What do I fucking need toys for? I just want money. So I think it's a little different. It's reallocating. A functional market is one that allocates goods and services to the best possible outcome, the most efficient outcome. So if the kid has a toy, what is he going to do with it? Nothing productive. But if I have the cash, I'm going to put that into the economy. I'm going to get things moving. I'm going to give someone a job. By the way, speaking of people I gave jobs, Adish may be joining us today. Adish is in LA for his trip to Genesis. He's going to be road tripping with me. He's also going to be looking around at possibly places to stay because he's thinking of moving here. So the Big A editor himself, Adish, may be joining me on stream. He's arrived in the city. I don't know where he is, but he's staying with me tonight. So it should be cool. Is he driving his Lambo? Probably, dude. I pay him so much. Do you know, this is not a joke. This is a fact. Every single dollar I get through Twitch goes to Adish or Quack or Zinjo. Or Eric, I guess. Every single dollar. And more now. It used to be that I would have all of the money to pay my editors from just... Oh, by the way, give me a fucking second. I'm ranting. So why the fuck am I subbing? I guess if you want to support the fucking editors. I don't. Okay. Number Nolan. How do you make money then? Oh, I guess I'm just a poor... you know what? I don't really make money off this stuff. It's kind of like Ludwig the Subathon. I barely make any... I barely make any money at all. Like, where could I possibly make money? I guess maybe, possibly, there's YouTube ad revenue that possibly goes to my account. I guess possibly sponsorships could go to my account. Maybe, like, who knows? Is there even any money? I guess possibly when you buy these Enron hats, I get a big chunk of that. But like, I don't know, who's counting that stuff, dude? I'm basically scraping by. It's like that meme with the the big pipe and the water droplets, and I'm like the starving child getting little droplets while Adish gets the fucking geyser. It's crazy. That's nothing, man. It's crazy that your editors are so greedy. Thank you for saying it, man. Honestly, really, thank you for saying it. Jeez, Louise, I just feel like I can finally breathe. Like someone else said it. It's like, yeah, wait, wow, I am kind of being exploited by my editors. And in general, I feel like most of the ownership class is getting exploited. I feel like people don't talk about that enough either. I feel like the greedy employees just constantly want more, more, more. They want benefits. They want pay. It's just fucking like, come on, dude. You should unionize. The CEO union. I should have a union of one, dude. CEO union's called the government. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You'd be great friends with my landlord. I am. Your landlord's awesome. We sit around and talk about how he wants to raise your rent. We laugh and laugh through the night. He is a funny guy. That dude rules, and you don't even need to tell me about it because we hang out all the time. That guy he is funny. He is a hoot. All right, folks, we are but 1 minute away. We are but 1 minute, one minute away from Marketing Monday, Super Bowl ad review. So much to talk about, so much to discuss. Let me make sure I got all my slides in order. Start there. Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, this is all looking freaking great, dude. This is all looking freaking cool, champ. Man, this would feel like a cool champ moment to me. I think if I was a chatter, I'd be like basically fucking spamming cool champ because of how cool it is. Luka's gonna play soon, God willing. I am going to the first game versus the Mavs. I'm very excited, trying to get the best seats I can. I'm gonna be there cheering him on. God, you know what? As a longtime fan, I remember the very first time Luka signed with the Lakers. It feels like it was just a week ago, but like it's like the guy's awesome. All right, guys, without further ado, it is time for the Super Bowl of advertising, which happens to be the actual Super Bowl. Marketing Monday ad review. I need you to do one thing for me before I do something for you, and that is to stare at the screen, analyze it, and when you see yourself, type Poggy's me. Without further ado, it's Marketing Monday time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marketing Monday, the day after Super Bowl 59. And the Eagles are officially your Super Bowl champions. Let's go, Birds! The Eagles are your Super Bowl champions. Fly, Eagles, fly. But a more important day is upon us, the Super Bowl of marketing, where we discuss all of the ads that happened in this year's Super Bowl. But first, I want to talk a little bit about this. I want to talk about this Eagles win about the Super Bowl. A lot of people had mixed feelings on this year's Super Bowl, on all aspects, not just the ads, not just the game, not just the halftime show, everything. This Super Bowl was, if you're an Eagles fan, perhaps the greatest one you've ever seen. If you're Mango, you're so fucking happy. This is incredible. If you're a streamer who lost $250 to me because you bet on the Chiefs, then maybe it was terrible. It was one of the worst Super Bowls of all time. And this extended not just to the game, but to the halftime show. Kendrick came out and did a what I would call pretty brilliant performance. But it was equally controversial. Kendrick's halftime show was called a masterpiece by 64,000 upvotes on Reddit. And it was called, not even joking when I asked this, was there anyone who even liked this show? By Derek Evans here. Some people said it was a fierce halftime show that elevated the Drake feud and made history. And some people who were Drake fans said it was that was gaslighting. And it looked pretty quiet this year. There was no Spotify bots attending the show. The really funny part was the people that looked at this and said, wow, he's really just being super patriotic. I'm glad patriotism is back. Finally, a non-woke satanic halftime show. Kendrick Lamar is showing up the American flag. I love this. We're so back. The NFL joins in celebrating the U.S. flag. I didn't pay attention to the lyrics specifically. It was controversial. And what was interesting is, no matter which opinion you had, there was a huge amount of people, millions of people, who agreed with you 100% that you were right. Whether you thought it was the greatest or the worst performance of all time, the greatest game or the worst game, you could find millions of people with thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of upvotes telling you you're exactly right. And so I want to point out the thing that stuck the most with me. And it was this scene around halftime, around halftime, when the Eagles were up like 24-0. And it was of the Chiefs bench, where they just looked shell-shocked. They looked depressed. They looked shell-shocked. They looked miserable. And as a marketer, this image has stuck with me because this is the image that I think encapsulates what marketers were feeling when they made the ads this year. I think, as someone who worked 4 years at Amazon, Twitch, 5 years at NVIDIA, basically 10 years in marketing, I have never seen a more depressing crop of ads. And the one image, the one emotion that I could feel radiating through the screen when I watched every single bland celebrity-filled ad back to back to back was fear. Was just fear. Deep, deep fear from the marketing teams. I couldn't get that across better. And let me explain a little bit why. Okay, this year, as has been the trend, was the most expensive Super Bowl yet. $8 million every 30 seconds for ad slots. It means if you bought a 1-minute ad, $16 million. It's never been this expensive. It's rising super fast, faster than inflation, rising every year. They're spending a lot of money. And one thing that has been true for brands in America lately is that if they say the wrong thing, they can get fucked. The Bud Light boycott cost InBev $1 billion in lost sales. Okay? They can get absolutely destroyed. And they could lose their jobs. Most importantly, they could lose their jobs. Elon Musk, on one side, you have the Bud Light boycott costing billions in sales. On the other side, you have Elon Musk anti-woke posting, and Tesla sales are plummeting in California and Europe. Massive, massive year-over-year declines. Either way, brands are looking around and seeing all of this and realizing it's a minefield. If they say the wrong thing, they could cost the brand money and lose their jobs. So they are trying to be so safe. And I want to explain a little bit, as someone who's worked in the industry, kind of the basic process of how this goes. The brand will hire an ad agency. This is Drunk Don Draper, okay? And the ad agency will pitch an idea to the internal brand marketing team. That's this group of people, you know? These people, they look at it and they say, really, our brand needs to be bigger or something. This needs to be a little bit different. They look at it and then they run it up the chain to the upper management. Because when you're spending $8 million for 30 seconds, the CEO and the executive team has to know about it. This is the chain. And then the CEO of the executive team says, I don't like that part. Can you change that one part? And so they give feedback back to the brand team. The brand team takes that, amplifies it, gives that feedback back here. So they make another idea that goes back in, goes here, and continues the chain over and over and over until you've sanded off every single original or creative idea you had originally. Amp that up by 10,000 over the course of a year with every single person at all stages afraid they'll lose their job. Everyone, including the executives who are worried about the board and the stock price. Everyone is afraid they'll do something wrong. So they sand it down over and over and over. And so we are just seeing what peak fear in a polarized society looks like. Nobody is willing to do anything even semi-risky that might draw attention on the grandest stage. And so we ended up with what I think is one of the worst crops of Super Bowl ads ever. I'll just say that going in. There are some standouts. And there is one ad I'm going to talk about that I think was genuinely really good. But overall, it was a rough crowd. A rough crowd of Super Bowl ads. And I genuinely think that if you're talking about like aligning with your brand value and getting people to feel positive association with their brands, that this tweet from Arizona Ice-T that said, I'm not going to waste millions of dollars on commercial, that got 314,000 likes, did better than all of these $8 million ads. And I'm not even kidding. I think people walk away from this tweet feeling more positive towards the brand than any one commercial did. However, it is worth mentioning that even though this did super well, it only got 6.3 million people to see it. And the Super Bowl this year broke viewership records. 126 million people watched, the most watched Super Bowl ever. And so, as these huge, colossal brands need to find the dwindling number of things in our society that can still get a broad audience to watch. Again, we're in a more niche, polarized culture. If you're a fan of competitive cup stacking, then you are on that competitive cup stacking subreddit, and that's where you hang out and that's what you watch. We don't have a monoculture anymore. There's only a few things that can still hit a broad audience. It's like the Olympics, the Super Bowl. It's like a very few things, which is why the cost keeps going up, even above other commercials, above inflation, above everything else. There's a premium demanded for this level of reach. So the brands still have to fight for the Super Bowl slots, and they're still trying, but I don't think they're succeeding. Now, have they succeeded in the past? Yes. Some people have told me, some people at the party I went to a Super Bowl party. Some people said, well, is any Super Bowl ever worth it? They cost so much money. How can they be worth it? I will say, as a fan of marketing throughout history, there have been iconic ads in the past of the Super Bowl that have broken through the noise, that have lasted longer than just the 1 week after the game and built a brand identity. This is the Mean Joe Green Coca-Cola ad. This is the Wendy's Where's the Beef ad. This is the E-Trade baby. This thing broke through the noise. E-Trade convinced a lot of people to switch when they were doing their investing in the early 2000s. There's the Betty White Snickers ad. This broke through. People thought it was hilarious. One of the first early viral Super Bowl commercials on the internet. And of course, the iconic Apple 1984 ad. There have been great ads through history. Do I think any of the ads this year belong on this list? No. No, I don't. But we did get Seal as a CGI seal. So it's a give and take. We're going to watch them all and we're going to rate them here together using the patented Marketing Monday Super Bowl tier list that looks something like this. There's 5 categories. At the top, truly good. Then, if you're not part of Truly Good, it really doesn't matter because no one's going to remember the ad after 2 weeks. If you're not in Truly Good, it really doesn't actually matter. But then you're in the era of the boring. And this is where 98% of all commercials ever fall. They're transitory, in one ear out the other. Boring positive is where we all agree it wasn't that memorable, but it didn't leave a bad impression. Boring positive. Boring negative is where, it's not that memorable, it's not that bad, but it seems kind of L. And then there's truly bad. And then, and this is rare, I don't think we're going to see many of these, but there's generational waste of money. This is where you spent $8 million and it actively is hurting sales. People want to avoid your ad. People want to avoid your product or your ad. This one, should be pretty rare, but may have someone this year. Generational waste of money. And so that is where we find ourselves. And without further ado, we're going to watch it. Now, I want to say one more thing. This is a special, this might not even be in the video. I just want to say it to the audience. Now, I worked a long time in marketing, and I really do care about marketing. And I've studied past Super Bowl commercials, and I care about it. But I also find even when I worked at NVIDIA, I said this on stream 4 years ago. TV commercials are a dying art. The fact is, most people don't consume even TV, let alone commercials, the way they used to. They're not as important. They don't have the cultural impact that they used to, even when I worked. Now that it's years later and I've been out of the marketing game for 2 years, I'm realizing if there is an art to it nowadays, I don't know it. I don't know it. So I'm going to be more reliant on people I asked. I interviewed my parents. I interviewed friends. I watched the reactions of people at a Super Bowl party, and I'm going to ask you. I want to hear your thoughts on these ads. I'm not going to come down from on high and try to give a ranking because, to be honest, to me, from my perspective, these all look like they were a waste of money. almost all of them. So I want to hear some people, different opinions, people who thought this actually helped me be more interested in the product or this helped. I fully admit I'm becoming more out of touch with the latest and greatest and what works in marketing. Okay, without further ado, I think we're ready to watch. I think we're ready to watch. And we're going to start with, oh, wait, one more thing needs to be mentioned. One more note that needs to be said. Demographically, and I think I notice this every year, chat loves to tell me exactly what they think about an ad for fellow terminally online 22-year-old brain-rotted Gen Zers. And they don't ever seem to think outside of the box that the average viewer of the Super Bowl is over 55. Now, it hits 60% of all American adults. I mean, it's massive. But the average viewer is 55. So it is a Facebook audience. It is not like a Twitch audience on average. And when marketers pay this price, they're hoping to hit that broad American adult, your parents, you know what I'm saying? Your extended family. That's what they're going for, not necessarily you, because you're broke and you're worried about buying a house, let alone a product. So just understand that going in is all I'm saying. Okay. Without further ado, we will start with the Pfizer commercial.
All right, Tom, you're
The Pfizer commercial. Wait, why does it keep? Okay. Masks on, everybody. Okay, let me move my cam to the normal spot. Too woke for me. You haven't even seen it. You don't. Okay, let's see. Let's go with an open mind, folks, on the Pfizer commercial and see what it says.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
I
Once
think,
upon a time.
oh, I'll be honest with you. In my mind, that is the most obvious, boring dash positive ad I've ever seen. That is the most boring positive. That is the most perfect boring positive ad I've ever seen. Where it's not memorable, especially to the brand. People are not going to even remember that it has anything to do with Pfizer. It's probably not going to change their opinion of Pfizer. But the ad is not in any way bad. It's a feel good ad. Again, when you're in an environment of fear, as we are this year, where advertisers are so afraid of making mistakes, there's kind of two routes you can go. And one is the wholesome story, the cute puppy dogs, the horses, the smiling kids type route, or there's a celebrity route. Those are the two routes you go to be safe. Puppies, children, kitsch, yeah, or 100 celebrities. Those are your two like super safe. Let's just try to punt routes. So let's put that right in the upper middle tier. Boring, safe. Oh, the only problem is, folks, the only problem I'm seeing here is that I am not lined up these ads to this part of the thing. So I have to find the photo every time. Oh, this would have been a nice thing to do. I'd be honest with you. I have to find, does anyone see the photo of this? This is not going into YouTube. This is a live experience only. Oh, you know what? I can also just not put it there and then make it the editor's problem. Because they'll just add it. They'll add it in later. Dude, it might not even be here. Okay, wait, I'll just add it. I'll just fucking add it. Don't you worry. You guys are all... Boom. Check it out. I did it. Pfizer ad. Boring, positive. Good job, Pfizer. You didn't choke. Next up, we have... It's right there. I can't tell if you guys are joking or not. Next up, we have Ram trucks.
Once upon a time.
In America, it's always truck month. Ram trucks. Here we go.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah.
Aspen Gold super happy. They de-wokeified it. Finally, we got rid of the cringe woman lead character of Goldilocks. And we made it a cool, sick, Chad, attractive dude.
The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner.
Oh, dragon.
Too hot! Pow! Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
What about the three bears?
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
All right, what'd you think? What did you think of the Dodge Ram Truck Month ad? Not even Truck Month. You know what's funny is I saw an interview with the creative director of Ram who talked about this, and it was the most pretentious thing I'd ever read. It was like, we are really opening America's eyes up to the power of choice. That's the vision of this ad, is the power of, it was like, so honestly, my honest opinion is that this is a boring positive ad. I know some of you are haters, but I think it's boring positive. But that interview did make me want to knock it down. I thought it was fine. Again, I think if you put this in boring negative, you almost need to have more tiers, because there's way worse. This is not turning you off of Dodge Ram. This is fine. And I think it did one thing that I do respect, which is, and this is what I always say, and it's just like, if you look throughout history, this has always been true for ads that worked. If you're gonna do a celebrity ad, pick one celebrity and make them tie closely to your product. If you throw in 9, 10, 12 celebrities in your ad, no one can remember a goddamn thing. Don't say bottom left, it's not bottom left, it's right here. I'm gonna put it in boring positive for now, but we can knock it down. Okay, continue. The Ritz Salty Club. The Ritz Salty Club. It's almost like boring neutral, really, is what I think it is, but benefit of the doubt. The Ritz Salty Club. Oh.
These are our people.
Speaking of celebrities.
Our salty brethren.
You ain't give me exact change.
He's salty, but I'm the saltiest.
Oh, saltier than me? When I smile, people assume it's a glitch.
Please, I'm the human version of Monday. Why is Rich so good? So annoying.
Buttery, salty show-offs.
I love them.
Read the sign, Bunny.
You're gonna get us kicked out.
So?
That's better.
Loved by everyone, even the saltiest.
Yeah, see that is my definition of a boring negative ad. It's like, that is so. You know what's funny is the frame rate's bad. I'm sorry. I'll try to fix it if I can. But you know what I'll do is I'll see if I can. I think I can fix this. I literally watched people at a party ignore that ad in real time. Like just actively look at other things. Like I saw it happen. I saw people not pay attention. I really watched closely at this party. I was actually being kind of a antisocial because I kept like walking away from the group to watch people because I was thinking about this video. I was like trying to think of like, I want to know, I'm the noticer. Anyway, I was people watching pretty hard. And for me, this ad was a boring negative. It's the same thing that happens to like 90% of Pepsi ads or any ads that feel like they have to throw 700,000 celebrities to make it feel big enough. And what that comes from is like, there's so much pressure on a Super Bowl ad and they feel like the one way out to make it feel like it's big and deserves the 8 million is to throw as many famous people as they can. So I'll put that in boring negative. Okay, the next one, these ones are kind of hard to rate, but I'll leave this up to you. Listen, this is your audience. Gen Z, you love Marvel. I will not rate this one at all. You guys tell me what you think of Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. You bat chest for this. We'll watch it, and you decide at the end, okay? Because it's not for me.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers.
I'm sorry. I want to give one more. Just sorry for the live audience, but I'm gonna try one more time to fix the frame rate. And I think I just have to close this, and Photoshop. Is that fucking Julia Dreyfus? Yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Don't cut out half. She said Seinfeld bat chest. The diehard Seinfeld Marvel super fan. Okay. All right, we'll try our best. Here we go. Oh, I think it's better.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming.
Pause. I'm sorry. This is not even related to relating an ad, but how many times are they going to find an excuse to get every single superhero out of the picture for a new group to have their movie? Why does every single thing have to open with some magical reason there's no Avengers? There's so many superheroes now, and they have to find a way to get them all out.
Who will keep the American people safe?
There's some big threat out there, and
Elon Musk
are gonna
will.
help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
So none of us comply? So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Look, it's me, John, stop! Where are you?
Everyone here has done bad things. You can't escape the past. Hey, it's like your mind is somewhere else.
So you can do something about it now, or live with it forever.
This could get messy.
No shit. You thought you were gonna be some great savior? You can't even save yourself.
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
Lena,
Sure,
when
man.
I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
Okay, that was really good.
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you. This has makings of team that can rise to glory. Bring light from the darkness. This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box. With a little giddy toy.
Love Shido.
Alexei, have you slept?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else should be driving.
Where do we land on that one, folks?
Good morrow, family. I have...
Let's get a poll. Let's leave this up to the chat. We have a mod in chat who could run a poll. There's 4 options. 5. Let's just say 4. So obviously not this one. We need to have truly good, boring, positive, boring, negative, or truly bad. Where would you put this? Where would you put... You know what? If there's no mod, I'll do it myself. Poll... nothing's gonna stop us. Which one? Truly good, boring, positive, boring, negative, truly bad. Start poll. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let your voice be heard. This is democracy. You decide the Marketing Monday official rating of this commercial, which is one of the most expensive ones because they bought like a 2-minute ad slot. Stop the steal. Someone's going to... Dude, Marvel fans are going to storm the Capitol if it gets 3. Holy shit, it's close. It's a tug of war between the person with the Captain America poster on their wall and the person who is a little bit too pretentious when hanging out with friends. Holy, it's a great debate. And it looks like the pretentious ones have it. This is a boring negative ad. It does feel like I would agree with you. It feels like a little bit of Marvel has lost its spark. I don't feel like that brought the excitement and the event of the season and the chills that a Marvel movie might have previously brought. But it also looked like they're, you know, what are we, some kind of Suicide Squad? Look like the same thing. Like I've seen this story before. So we'll put that on the boring negative. But I understand if you feel differently. Nothing's gonna stop. I did like the song. I will say that. I will say I like the song. Screenshot. Adding it in. Nothing's gonna stop. All right. Thunderbolts in boring negative. Next up, we have Thomas's breakfast.
Good morrow, family. I have prepared a Thomas's breakfast for you to savor together.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, are English muffins from England?
Heavens, no. They're from the pantry.
Are you from England?
Nay, I am also from the pantry. It is a magical place. I do have to sleep standing up, though.
He's a nice guy, but a little odd.
I can still hear you. Huzzah! A toast to breakfast. Good morrow.
I'm feeling boring negative on that one. And it feels like the YouTube audience is as well. This is one of the lowest viewed on YouTube Super Bowl ads. I wanted to call out that it had actually, I think it had like 15,000 views on YouTube, which is, you know, some of the best ones had millions and millions of views. That's pretty bad. That's honestly, I mean, it's boring negative. But I think it, for Thomas's Breakfast, could be seen as a waste of money. I think it could be seen as a generational. I mean, you know, that is a shockingly low performer. I don't think it belongs in here because the ad itself is inoffensive. It's fine. It's really more boring. But I almost want to put it in truly bad. I'll put it at the bottom of boring negative for now. Again, nothing has really broken out of this sphere, which is where most ads will end up. But I think it could belong here if we get overflow. I'll be honest with you. Actually, the more I think about it, this is a really, really forgettable ad. I feel like I'm blanking on it after watching it. And I think I kind of want to put it here. It is tough. And they spent a lot of money on that. So I'm going to keep it here for now, but we'll keep going. Thomas's Breakfast, next up. We have the Athletic Brewing Company. Let's see. What do you want?
You know, what's that really good non-alcoholic beer I keep hearing about?
Do you have that really great non-alcoholic beer that I keep seeing?
Do you have a non-alcoholic beer that actually
tastes good?
It's athletic. You're holding it.
You mean athletic? You're looking at it.
I think you mean athletic. It's athletic. Ask for it.
Okay.
On Holland.
So opinions can vary. I liked it. I thought it was boring good. And the reason why is because if you're a brand no one has heard of, that's actually a really good time to get broad appeal with a Super Bowl ad. They were very clear about what their product is. They showed it. Like if you're not paying attention, there's nothing that I can do for you. But if you're watching that ad, you do walk away knowing what the Athletic is. And if you're interested in non-alcoholic beer, to me, that's an obvious, boring positive. But I understand different opinions. But I think it did more for them. I never had one, though. I mean, I'm sure they could also be gross. Here's the thing. They might be hitting the right moment. Gen Z and younger are spending less and less on alcohol. And there is a huge rise in brand. I mean, let me give you a different example. Liquid Death did way better with this trend of people wanting to have something they can drink at a party, but not actual alcohol. That is a growing trend in America. I think they're capitalizing on that, and I think it's not terrible. However, I again don't see the fucking picture in this thing. Which is unfortunate.
Good.
Screenshot. Upload. Boring positive. Next up, we have The Mission. What the hell is this? The Mission.
Average dog only lives to be 10. That's 10.
Cute dog ad?
The average dog only lives to be 10. That's 10 birthdays, 10 first summer swims.
The average dog only lives till 10? Wait, that's so sad. That's not enough. Wait, my dogs are 7. That's way too sad.
The average dog only lives to be 10. That's 10 birthdays, 10 first summer swims, 10 annual camping trips. At the Farmer's Dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our freshly made food comes pre-portioned, just for your dog. Because a dog at a healthy weight can live a longer, happier life.
This ad changed my life. boring positive, I think. The reason I say that is because, yet again, this is very similar to the last one where it's hitting on a trend. People are having fewer kids and they're spending more, like millennials especially, but Gen Z, they're spending way more on their pet. Pet spending is up dramatically in the past 5 years. Dramatically. Like post-COVID, pet spending is unreal. And I think when they play people's heartstrings and be like, if you don't spend extra on your food, your dog will die younger. It's like, it's actually pretty fucking manipulative. But as an ad, I think it could get diehard pet fans to go and give them a Google, check them out. I think they probably got good return on their spend, and so I'm probably going to put this as boring positive. Let's put that right there. Okay, next up we have Frank's Red Hot.
The average dog.
Frank's Red Hot. Right big logo shot right at the beginning.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time.
The perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Shake, shake.
Marines are made.
Holy shit, the Marines. I don't know where you put it. To me, boring positive, boring negative. For some reason, that felt like a little bit of a, you know what that felt like? It's when you're scrolling through TikTok and there's something that's edited so fast. Like when you watch something Mr. Beast style where the editing is so fast that the second you're past it, your brain forgets it. It's like impossible to stick in your brain because of the editing. That's what it felt like to me, but whatever. I could put it either way. Let's go next. Let's go to the Marines. Made for this, the U.S. Marines.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us. Because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
By joining. Holy shit.
Introducing the second.
They said Among Us. Are the terrorists in electrical? Because if so, you can stop them by joining the Marines. SSSS. Don't say SSS here. Who's enlisting right now? Can I get a show of hands? Who in chat is enlisting right now in the Marines after that ad? All right, boring positive it is. We got there. How about a sports gambling ad to get you right back down to not enlisting and in fact gambling on your phone? Let's see the BetMGM ad.
Introducing the second chance offer from BetMGM. What'd he say? If you bet on a player to score the first touchdown and instead he scores the second, boom, you get your money back in cash. Straight cash? Second chance, you heard? What if my guy fumbles? And some other guy scores first? Second chance. What if you need a second chance?
This is an old ad? Oh, this is 2024. What? Why is this in this fucking playlist? Oh no, it is for the Super Bowl. It is for the Super Bowl. It is for the Super Bowl. It is. They just released it early. No, it is for the Super Bowl. They just released it early. It's just what they've been running it on other sports games. Like a lot of commercials get released early now. Yeah, they posted it a few months ago, but that's not. But you know what? I'm trying to get the ones that are like the big game ads, so I will skip this one. We'll do Surprising Strength. This one played twice. This is the Oikos big game, Oikos yogurt big game commercial. Let's see. Oikos big game 2025. Love me some yogurt. Let's see what we got.
Attention passengers.
No.
Gate change.
What's the matter, Miles? My gate just changed. You see this? Ain't no way I'm making this flight. Oh, you're making this flight. Hold my Oikos. Okay.
Come and watch her do it.
Watch out!
Miles, can I get your autograph?
We can make it!
Thank you. You're stronger than you look, JT.
I know. Now give me back my Oikos, big guy.
Oikos is packed with complete protein to help build strong muscles.
Actors, we can make you believe.
There was somebody at the party I was at last night, somebody I didn't know, who watched that thing and was like, huh, it's not possible. She wouldn't be able to lift him. Which kind of like made me like the ad more because I was annoyed with that guy. Where's Oikos on here? Where's Oikos on here? Dude, impossible to find these fucking... Boom, 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 boom. Where the fuck is Oikos on here? All right, we'll have editors do it. I'll move on. Boring? Yeah, it's boring. Next one. We got the Dung Kings.
Welcome to Java.
The Dung King. This was a controversial ad, and it was a minute long, so they spent $16 million. Dung Kings returns after last year. I would love to hear your thoughts on this ad. This is the Dung Kings round 2, the Dung Kings sequel with a minute long ad. Let's watch it right now.
Welcome to Java Jam, Battle of the Coffee Brand Band.
This ain't the Dunkings. Where the hell are Matt and Tom?
Forget them suckers. Matt Damon and Tom Brady don't have the heart of a champion. We got a new squad, Dung Kings sequel. Affleck and Belichick. Dung Kings! A little more spirit on the, on the charge next time. All right. We got a fourth Dung King, too, coming. Oh, my God.
Hey, man.
Is that coffee? What are you doing in there?
I'm just trying to find the character.
We got to battle the barista buds.
I'm all in for Duncan.
You should have paid for Matt. I told you that.
Dung King, about to get
roasted.
Like a dark seasonal roast with coriander and slight balsamic drizzle.
Sounds like what's in my garbage disposal.
See you, coach. How much to wait a half hour to get my name spelled wrong on the cup?
Nobody wants a goat milk double half calf soy milk cap. You could just brew it. It's beans and water.
Oh, damn.
Listen, Duncan's for all of you. America runs on Duncan.
Duncan!
Whoa! All right, so let me know what you think. I thought it was really bad. I thought it was really bad. Especially the random ass Drewski 1 second. just celebrity thrown at the wall. Well, the funny part to me was what's the name of the actor from Jeremy Strong. Yeah, Jeremy Strong. Jeremy Strong did an interview about that ad where he said it was his idea to emerge from the vat of coffee, and he like gave notes on it, and he said he gave this whole fucking pretentious speech about how like actors these days need to be only judged by their work. You should not be seeing an actor outside of their work, which is crazy to say as you take a Super Bowl ad and then do an interview about the ad. I thought it was wild. I thought it was fucking wild. He's quite dramatic. But it just felt a little, it felt much worse than last year's Dung Kings. And they tried to put like a whole plot into, again, a very short ad. I get the Starbucks comparison. I thought it was a negative. And when I looked on social media, I saw people who were like ripping on them for having the same problems they talk about in the commercial, like people getting your name wrong and all. People were. So I didn't see that it was getting a lot of positive support. But let's continue on. The next one is TurboTax. Oh, TurboTax.
Oh.
Dude.
All right, little.
Dude, this is so annoying. Every time I click the ad, it moves the button. All right, Super Bowl ad. TurboTax 2025.
Why do we do things the hard way? Coming through. It's so backwards. It's 2025. This is taxes?
Issa, I got all your forms. I'll take it from here.
Now Taxes is getting a TurboTax expert who does everything for you. So you can have your cake and... you get it.
So every year there's a TurboTax ad, and every year I have a hard time separating my judgment of the ad and the fact that I hate TurboTax fundamentally as a company. I hate that they constantly try to solve a problem that they themselves created. And maybe it was just the audience I was watching with, but people all pointed that out. No, I don't think when my parents were at their Super Bowl party, they pointed that out, but it is something people are at least noticing. What did they do? In many countries, your taxes are basically filed for you by the government, and you just sort of sign off on them. The fact that taxes are a complicated procedure in America is because of lobbying by Intuit and TurboTax to try and make it so that you have to pay money every year to get your taxes done through them. They have one of the biggest government lobbying operations to make sure we never have an easier tax filing operation. So it's very annoying. Most people fucking hate it. Thank you for the gifted, by the way, Boopy Scoops. And it is, despite all that, I think a boring negative ad. I think it's boring negative. Can't in good conscience give it terrible, but it's just forgettable. Next up, we have Let's Holiday on MSC Cruises. A cruise. I don't remember this one from yesterday. I don't know if that's good or bad. I could have been in the bathroom. Let's see.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday full of European style
and all the things Americans love too. Come on, Bloom, I need some buffalo wings. Stat.
There are a ton of football matches.
Games, football games. Woo!
Vorrei rigatoni alla matriciana, per favore.
Oh,
Signora?
what he said.
That is a big hat.
It's American. Of course it's big.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
No.
She just wants to dance.
You ready for some adrenaline, Bloom?
I was born ready. How high is that?
So high. Holiday! Was that good?
Dinner jacket.
Dinner t-shirt.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Architecture.
Sharkitecture.
Dude, there's a line.
Gelato.
Froyo.
Football.
Football.
Schedule.
Okay, now you're just doing it on purpose.
Want a vacation?
Don't you mean holiday?
My bad.
We should stop now.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom, I once read an interview with him where he said he regretted doing the movie Troy because he thought it made him look like a pussy. I wonder if he's going to regret this ad. He looks like one here, a fucking wanker. Yeah. Again, if I think of like, I think this could easily be boring positive. I'm actually being honest with you. This could easily be boring positive. I'm going to put it in boring negative. But it could easily be boring positive. It's not for me. It's not for me. Honestly, let me call my mom right now. I'm going to call my mom right now. We're going to get a true opinion. We're getting donut wall by my mom. Is she asleep?
Hello, Brandon.
Dad, why do you have mom's phone?
Because mom doesn't get out of bed.
Why are you guys in bed at 8? It's so early.
It's 9:20 up here.
It is 9:20 there. Still a little early. Still a little early.
All of us got real jobs.
Dad, I got a question for you then. I got a question for you. I have a real job. It's very hard. It's probably the hardest job in the world.
But it's not 6 in the morning jobs.
I wake up at 6 in the morning to think of good ideas for my stream. All right? I'm always grinding. Dad, I have a question for you. I'm live right now.
Live?
Yeah, this is a live on. They're spamming LOL W Master right now. I got a question. Wait, somebody from Raytheon said hi to you?
Said hi to me. Teams messaged me.
That's funny.
So Atrioc's dead.
I told the stream about that story you told me of the diving guy who. Anyway,
you jack that up. I'm only 58. Good Lord, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's 58. Listen, I have to round up because they round up for me. They call me 300.
Yeah, boomer. I'm only a Gen Xer. That's weird.
Anyway, Dad, I got a lot of commercials to watch, so I wanted to ask, did you watch the MSC Cruises ad during the Super Bowl?
I did not.
You didn't. It was the one with Drew Barrymore and Orlando Bloom.
Drew Barrymore and Orlando Bloom, okay.
Did you watch it? You don't remember that at all?
I watched Super Bowl. I'll be honest, there was a little bit of alcohol involved.
Hey, enough said. Enough said. We're putting it in the forgettable tier. Forgettable.
Yeah, it was totally forgettable.
But before I move on, was there any ad that stood out to you? Do you have an ad that was your favorite?
Well, the one that stood out to me, but it was absolutely not my favorite, was that seal ad.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
It was gross. I was like, what the hell? That's disgusting. I didn't get it.
But no good ads? No ad you liked?
No, not one that was like, oh, yeah, time to go buy some Doritos or whatever. You know, nothing inspired me to purchase a product, I'll tell you that much.
I agree with you, sir. I agree with you.
Nothing was clever. Like, whoa. Some thought went into that one. And, you know, of course, the ads are even more expensive every year, but that money's getting wasted. As far as I'm concerned.
Well, there you have it, folks. The Law of Master's opinion. Thank you, Dad. Tell Mom I love her, too. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, love
Bye. You heard it here, folks. Agree all the way down. And I think the fact that he didn't remember that ad existed and watched the whole thing, drunk as he may have been, is a bad sign. We're going to put that ad in forgettable bad. Much like Orlando Bloom's career since Troy, which I thought he was good at, and he should fucking respect that more. I think he should have been proud of playing that character so well. Okay. Continuing. A Century of Cravings. This is the
An MSC Cruise.
I'm gonna fucking
Look, from the very beginning.
Crash out. Can I just show you guys what's happening every time?
An MSC Cruise.
I hit next.
Look, from the very beginning.
It pops in. The button, I'm hitting the pause button and it pops in. Look at it again. Let's watch it one more time. I hit next.
Look, from the very beginning.
It pops in the back button. Use spacebar. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to fucking learn a hotkey now. I thought I was just trying to fucking click the screen like the way my father used to before me. Turn off autoplay. Year of Kindness. I'm turning it on you. Year of Kindness. I'm turning it on you. Year of Kindness. Okay? Year of Kindness. Year of Kindness. I need you to practice what you preach and Year of Kindness. But don't be too kind. Be fair when you watch A Century of Cravings from Uber Eats featuring Matthew McConaughey. This is a multifaceted campaign. It's tough to even review it based on this one commercial because they did a lot. They did a lot of ads with Matthew McConaughey leading up to the event, after the event. But we'll start with this one. Let's watch it right now.
Look, from the very beginning, football's been a conspiracy to make us hungry. Now, let me tell you,
where it all started.
And we'll call this a pigskin. Make people crave bacon.
And everybody loves bacon.
I love bacon.
Bacon. Ever ask yourself how Buffalo got a team?
These wings deserve a team.
Yeah.
I figured out a good team name for Buffalo, Bill. Buffalo. Buffalo.
They do anything to sell food.
Do I have to be called refrigerator?
Yes. Even Peyton was in on it.
Omaha! Steak. Omaha! Steak.
And they're still at it. This year, we got a halftime show presented by an apple. In a stadium named after
A salad!
Matthew.
Yeah. Hey.
Sorry, sir. You want me to make a movie about a football conspiracy?
Come on, Greta. Bacon's in.
Everybody loves bacon.
No one believes that football was invented to sell
Food! When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
I thought it was funny to put Greta Gerwig in there. She's like the director of, she's directing a lot of movies, but Barbie's we put my mother for her. Generally seeing a positive response.
Look, from the very beginning.
It had an idea, stuck to basically, till the end. I think the last half was a little worse, but among what we're seeing, not bad. We could put it at the top of boring positive or even truly good. I also will say, placement-wise, Uber Eats ad during the Super Bowl is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Now, I personally wouldn't put this in truly good if we were being 100% truly good, like it's going to stand the test of time. But I think based on this tier list and what we're seeing today, among this crop of crowds, we'll put in truly good. I think among this crop, we have to have some use these categories. So I'll put it in truly good. But understand it comes with a caveat, with an asterisk. It's a weak year. Continuing, we have Stock Cold Brew. All right. With a 90-second ad called Hollywood Magic. Now this 90-second ad.
All right, boys.
Cost quite a bit of money.
Your bosses are not happy with your celebration dances. So, drink up. Try to keep up. Oh, I promise Ryan and Robin, keep it classy. Everyone put your clothes back on.
Not a lot of people know about.
Soccer? Soccer? In my American big game? Soccer? Listen, that's going to depend on your opinion of Wrexham and the whole. If you watch the Wrexham documentary, you probably like that more. I think so expensive. Showed the product so little till the very end. Either truly bad or boring negative. Yeah, $24 million for the slot plus the celebrities plus the Wrexham tie-in. Seemed quite expensive to not. It was a nice ad for Channing Tatum. But I don't know if it was a good ad for the product. Now I need to find it before I drag it up. I'll just screenshot it because I'm easy money like that. Screenshot. Creates. Stock Cold Brew. Truly bad. 2 bad coffee ads. What a tragedy. Let's continue with the Skechers.
Not a lot of people.
The Skechers 2025 Big A ad with Andy Reid, who, did anyone else think he's on Ozempic or something? He looked really significantly less, jowly on the, he's still large. Maybe, maybe not. At least on the sidelines during the game, he looked.
Not a lot of people know about my side hustle, male hand model.
Are you Weight Watching? No,
But now I just discovered these. Relax Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Comfy shoes with a little extra room you don't need your hands to put on. I just step in and go with no bending down and no touching. And to be honest, I kind of love not using my hands.
Come on, Andy. No one peels like you.
Sorry, bro. I'm out the game. Go hands-free with Relax Fit Skechers slip-ins.
I don't know. Maybe funny for the right audience. If you're buying a Skechers slip-in because you don't want to use your hands, maybe he's the perfect spokesman. Maybe he's just the right guy for the job. All right, let's keep it going with Pringles Call of the Mustaches. Pringles Call of the Mustaches. Rating? Boring negative, I think. Well, this one? Let's see.
We're out of Pringles.
Just blow in the can. Do it.
I'd like to thank our fans.
Are those mustaches?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the store.
Dude, this ad was divisive. It was divisive in person. It was divisive when I talked to people about it. People seem to think it was pretty gross. The idea of ripped off facial hair with food was like getting some people. People thought it was grosser than I didn't think it was that gross. I honestly thought it was a decently positive ad because it's got the Pringles brand icon, but people were grossed out by it. So I don't know. It's a tough one. It's divisive. Memorable, but I hate hair in my food. Yeah. I could definitely see that it didn't really. Again, I've said this in previous years, but I truly do believe it. I think an ad that was just a close-up of Pringles looking delicious, somebody eats them and it makes the satisfying crunch and you just say Pringles are great and they taste good, would do better. Like, there's like a lot of research you can find on food ads where they just show the food looking good. It does 90% of like everything else you add in there makes it less memorable. So I hesitate to give it too high, but I didn't hate it. I had an idea. They're trying to do a brand thing. So fucking hard to find this image of a pretzel. Oh, here, I found it. Okay, next up, we got. Ooh, the last one.
Our clients want
If you are a Mission Impossible fan, as I am, what the fuck is this widescreen? What the fuck is this widescreen? Then you'll know the Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, had a big game spot for 30 seconds. Let's see what it was.
It's been a long time, Ethan.
Your mission, should you choose to accept. Everything you are, everything you've done, must come to this. I need you to trust me. One last time.
Cinema? Who doesn't like, who's a Tom Cruise hater? Yeah, he does a little Scientology stuff, but the man can sell a movie. He does his own stunts. He's like 90 years old doing his own stunts. I can't hate Mission Impossible, and I can't hate Tom Cruise, and he runs every time. The man can run. I've been a lifelong fan of the series, and I'll watch the finale, though the last one was terrible, so I don't have the highest of hopes. But I'll watch this one. I'll put it at boring positive. Though I could see if you had the other way, that's fine. I'm not even sure how good the movie's going to do. Next up, we have... We have Reese's with their Don't Eat Lava ad. The Don't Eat Lava Reese's ad for their new chocolate lava big cup. Starting now.
Ever since Reese's came out with their new chocolate lava big cup with a delicious layer of chocolate lava, people visiting the lava flows have been pretty confused.
That stuff looks delicious! I want to eat lava!
It looks so good!
Just a little taste! Don't eat lava, eat chocolate lava. Get in my mouth, lava! Don't eat lava, eat ooey gooey chocolate lava.
It's lava time, baby!
Don't eat lava! Eat new Reese's chocolate lava big cups!
So, people like this ad from what I saw in person. And I believe, I don't know if I said it or if Ari said it, but I think Ari leaned over and was like, the lava looks tasty. I think among this crop of ads, it was pretty good. They made the lava look good. And none of the creative part I thought was great. I thought it was fine. That was good. I think among these ads, that stood out. I'm going to put it in top tier. Though I wouldn't normally. I'm just saying for this year. Reese's lava ad.
Ever since
Screenshot. Upload. Oh, I think Adish is here. I think Adish is here. He might join us. How about this? Stella Artois. So I'm going to go in. I'm telling you this. I don't remember this ad at all. Either I missed it live or what. But I was talking to Ari today. She said this was her favorite ad. And she doesn't even like beer. So I'm going to try and have an open mind. I don't remember this ad at all. I'm going in blind.
Mum, Dad?
We have something to tell you. You have a twin brother we never told you about. I'm sorry. So? What's his name? Other David. You called him Other David? If there's two Davids, one has to be Other David. Where is he? Left him in America.
Are you...
Beckham. Dave Beckham.
No way.
Hey, what'd you say your name was?
David.
Try one of these. That is the best buffalo wing in the county.
You eat buffalo?
No, it's just chicken. It was invented in Buffalo, the city.
So it's not buffalo.
You all right, man? Still got it? Come on, guys. Sorry, it's a thing I do.
You drink Stella?
I have taste, David.
There's something I have to tell you.
My brother is a famous soccer player?
Yeah.
So how famous are you? Like Matt Damon famous?
Maybe Ben Affleck famous.
That's a shame.
Okay. I actually hated it until Matt Damon said Matt Damon famous. That was the only part I liked. I actually hated it until that point. I don't know, Ari. I don't know. But if it makes you smile, I couldn't put it higher than boring positive. I'm surprised that was your favorite. But make sure that was funny. Dude, I got a good screenshot though. Check out this freeze frame. Matt Damon, most handsome man in America. What did Quack say? I thought it was good. I giggled a little bit. Can't go wrong with that. Upload. Boring positive. Okay, continuing. How about... Oh, okay, this is interesting. This is an interesting one. Chat.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, yo! We got the crew here. We got Penn, Rachel, and Adish. And Daniel.
And Daniel.
I was about to tell a story about you, Daniel. I forgot. Yeah, it was something you said at the party yesterday.
Was it when I asked you about whether Super Bowl ads were worth it?
Yeah, I actually did tell a story about you already. Anyway, what's up? Did you guys have a favorite Super Bowl ad?
I like the one with the stuff.
No, that doesn't have an answer.
ChatGPT ad.
That was your favorite ad?
That's the only one I remember.
ChatGPT ad was your favorite. Well, we're gonna get to that one pretty soon. Did you have one, Rachel? Do you have a favorite
I
ad?
like the show that was the time block after that we thought was an ad for like 15 minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
It was like a show on marketing.
Yeah, there was like it was the Gen Z executive show that played after Super Bowl, and I just sat there watching, and I was like, "This is a long fucking ad."
All of us thought it was an ad.
Yeah, we all thought it was the Z Suite. Yeah. Anyway, what's up, Adish? Good to see you. Come on camera. We got Mr. Big A Clips himself.
That's all you.
How do you like LA so far? What'd you do today?
We just kind of hung out. I got in this morning.
Did you get him any good food?
Yeah, we got Korean food.
Oh shit.
Sunong Don.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's gang. Says who that?
What up, who that? Hi, who that?
Why is Adish gang? Why am I not gang?
Yeah, what about
you wouldn't get it.
Wait.
Why am I not?
It's just us
Who
guys.
that? Why would you never see that whenever I'm just streaming?
Just us two guys. Don't know what to tell you.
You know, don't call me little bro, Baldy. I know that's right.
When are you joining the gang? You know,
The bald gang?
Yeah, you
Not,
know.
first of all, I'm not. I got a full head of hair underneath this hat that I wear all the time.
Take your hat off.
Don't need to.
We've been
Don't need
checking
to.
shows all night.
Don't need to. I have no need to do
When
that.
was the last time you went on stream without your hat?
All the time.
Been a minute.
Actually, I wear a hat on stream.
Been a minute, maybe.
Not because of my hairline, which is fine and the same as it's always been. I wear it because it's greasy as fuck.
That's way better.
I wear a hat when I feel like it's greasy. I don't want it to.
Way better.
It's honestly a fucking a grease fear. Anyway, well, I do want to show you around and give you a tour and everything, but we were trying to finish the Super Bowl ad review. Are you guys hanging out for a while? We're gonna do the rest of these and then I'm free. I don't know what the.
Yeah, we can hang out.
Okay, we can watch a movie or something. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm gonna finish up and then I'll join you.
Sweet.
Ask where the EV sweater is from. She made it herself.
Yep.
She made it herself. Hand knitted.
Don't blow up the spot.
It's Pog. His real friends are less important than us. That's what I was. I basically told him, get the fuck out, okay? We have to talk with my real friends, my 5,000 friends in chat. Knowing someone in real life is not as important as subscribing to them on Twitch. By the way, if you're enjoying this ad review so far, feel free to leave a Prime. Check if you have one. Every dollar that I get from Prime, this is not a joke, goes to the editors. So that Adish can drip out in my house and maybe eventually get a hotel. That's a joke, by the way. Quack, it actually isn't. It actually isn't. I have never taken $1 out of the PayPal to my own self. It all just sits in there until I pay you. Now, to be clear, they get paid based on YouTube performance. But it all goes to them. How much is sitting? You want to know the truth? Fucking goose egg after I had to pay Adish three unpaid months that he had fucking not submitted invoices for. I actually had to put more into the PayPal. This is the first time I've ever had to do that. I had to put more in. So that's why mine are also unpaid. You have unpaid? Wait. Well, I just put some in, so let me I'll do it live. We're going to pay Quack live. Oh, look at you, Mr. Dude, they fucking wait. They just wait. I can't understand why. Just fucking submit it. You know, if you submit them all at once in a huge chunk, then I have to fucking... You're surprising me. You're overwhelming the fucking resources. Okay, I'm going to pay this. I hope this goes through. All right. First one paid. We're trying the second one. I hope this goes through. We're trying the second one. Paid. Okay. Wow, big month for you, huh? 2 videos in the month. Wow, look at this month. Wow, 2 videos. Huge. It's a big one. It's a pretty nice check here for 2 vids. I was there for 10 days. And, all right, next one. Year of Kindness. I'm paying it again. Fingers crossed. Bam! All 3 paid. How about that? How about that? They all went through. Let me check my PayPal. Are we low? Are we low? Okay. Okay. We got enough. We got enough. How do you pay with exposure on PayPal? You know what's funny is, so you guys think I'm paying him cash. I'm just sending him little notes on PayPal of advice. I'm paying him in knowledge. I'm just writing down like, hey, you know, don't forget to wake up early, take a cold shower, and grussel. Invest in gold. Bro, everyone's making fun of me for the gold. It's crazy. It's crazy that I get any shit for investing in gold a year ago. Like, look at this, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, what a fucking idiot I am for investing in gold a year ago. How do I ever fucking survive? For putting hundreds of $1,000s into gold a year ago. What a dummy. What a fucking dumbass. This guy doesn't understand. Fucking shut up, dude. Fine, call me whatever you want. I made a lot of money on this. Dude, this idiot bro didn't invest in Hawk Tua. You are literally a pirate. Do you know what's funny? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We have to go back to that review. I just want to say one funny thing about gold is happening right now. And that is there is so much recent demand for gold that the Bank of England, the London Gold Exchange, is being exposed for selling more gold than they actually have. They've been selling essentially paper gold. And people are asking for it to come due. They're like, hey, I need the gold so I can... And so the timing on getting your gold delivered out of London has spiked by months, like immediate spike. There's like a panic going on, kind of a little bit of a run on gold at the London Bank. And that is because there's been a huge amount of central bank gold purchases from countries like China. An interesting development happening literally right now. Who's pulling out gold? Honestly, I think it's the central banks. Anyway. Continuing, we are on to the next game. Oh, okay. So this commercial. Before we had everybody come in, I want to tell you about this. This commercial, I think, is. I won't give you my opinion on it until you watch it. I want you to watch it and give your honest opinion. It's by Lay's and it's called The Little Farmer. It is a minute-long ad costing around $16 million.
If I was a flower grown wild and free, all I wanted you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree grown tall and green, all I wanted you to shade me, be my leaf. If you were a river deeper and the mountains tall, the rumble of the water would be. If you were the winter, I'd know I'd be the snow, just as long as you were with me when the cold winds blow. If you were a wink, I'd be a nod. If you were a seed, well, I'd be a pod. If you were a floor, I'd wanna be a rug. And if you were a kiss, I know I'd be a hug.
What are your thoughts on that ad? Because I had such an interesting reaction to it. I think I, like many others, have become more cynical over the years. And when I saw this, I said, yeah, fucking fat chance. Like, that's not what the fucking farm looks like. You know, I kind of eye rolled. But I did think about it from a marketing POV. I think this ad decades ago, 20 years ago, whatever, would be a great ad. I think this ad in a certain era would have really hit. So I like made me think about it more because I think they did a good job with this story. It didn't have any celebrity in it. It told, it hit iconic imagery. I thought it was pretty good, maybe in the wrong time. So I might put it at boring positive, but I thought it was solid. I think the main thing for me would be whether or not this is a lie, because I really don't know how true this is that Lay's gets its potatoes from family farms across America. My understanding is there's not many family farms left. My understanding is by share of potatoes, there just can't be enough family farms to even supply 2% of the amount of potatoes Lay's needs. But if it is even somewhat true, they should stick with this and do a continued campaign on it to repeat it over and over until it's drilled into your head. It could be the start of something great. And I gotta say, the more I thought about it, the more impressed I was with it. Maybe tapping into a moment where people were desperate for nostalgia, I don't know. But my initial reaction was pretty bad. So I'm open to different thoughts. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. But I'm gonna put this in boring positive for now. Lays. Where the fuck did the Lays picture go? Next up, we have, by the way, this is our current standings, if you were looking. I realize I've been showing it. Next up, we have. Oh, speaking of ships, we're going to do a better one. I forgot it's 8:50. Oh my God, I forgot. We have a better ad. We have an ad that needs to be discussed. And that is the Doritos ad. And the reason this ad is so special is because we are going to bring on stream and interview the creator of this ad, who happens to be an Atrioc viewer. That's right. That's right. You see, the Doritos Corporation held a contest where you could win a chance to have your own fan-made ad in the Crash the Super Bowl contest, shown in the Super Bowl, and win $1 million. And a trio of friends worked on this ad, and one of them happens to be a not a lifelong, but a multi-year Atrioc viewer named Failblazer. I'm calling him now to introduce the ad.
What is up?
Failblazer!
What's up?
Welcome to the
I would say
stream, bro.
lifelong. I would say lifelong.
Since birth, really.
Since birth.
Well, listen, I saw your post on the subreddit before the game happened, and I thought you were just making it up. I thought it was just somebody on the Reddit being like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna have my game through the Super Bowl, and then it actually happened. Not only did you compete and do well, but you won. Huge congrats. Can you tell us a little bit about how this came about, or what happened, or can you give us the story?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Really quickly, if you hear any background noise, it's because I'm on a cruise on the great waters of the Gulf of America.
Oh, you're a patriot too. Love that about you.
Yeah, so we all just came together. I actually met my friend Nate Norrell. Him and I became friends off of Beast Games. We actually were competitors in the Mr. Beast's recent Beast Games.
You were a competitor on Beast Games?
Yeah, me and Nate were.
What is your life?
I get out relatively.
In the past year, you've competed on Beast Games and won a Super Bowl commercial, and you're an Atrioc.
Yeah.
You're the big. You're living the greatest life. You have lore.
My birthday is Luca's birthday.
Okay, that's not nearly as cool as the other two things. that's holy shit. Okay, all right. Wait, keep going. So you guys heard about this contest? Did you guys compete in this last year or what?
So we competed in Beast Games. Well, so Doritos Crash hasn't been around for I think the last 8 years. So it was kind of just slid under the radar where nobody really knew of it. I think they had less competitors than they typically would. And we were just yo, we all just got to jump on this, and we're riding the hot super competitiveness from Beast Games. So, but we both lose, so we're like, bro, we're out $5 million. We got to find our next mill, and so we just shoot for this competition. We spent, I think, 3 days coming up with the idea, 1 night shooting, and then just spent the next week editing, or we spent the next night. We pulled an all-nighter, edited it, and then sent it off to our VFX guys, and they knocked it out of the park, and we posted it a week after coming up with it.
And then when did you find out that you won?
So we had to wait, I believe it was a month or so, and it was actually right before the whole alien stuff started coming out. So we were like, this is huge. Even before the drones. So the hype of it was all relevancy and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. Nothing related. There's actually a ton of posts on Reddit about how we're plants from the CIA to slow drip alien exposure into the media. We're like, what? So it was super fun. We came up with the idea, threw it together. I think it took about a month, and their corporate team all put together who the top 25 are.
Okay.
So we were sitting there in top 25. They show it off to everybody. And then they announced top 3, and when it hits top 3, then it went to public voting, and we were just going crazy. We were promoting as much as we could. We were posting TikToks all the time. We did some crazy weird stunts. We every share we glued a Dorito on a wall, so we ended up putting 13,000 Doritos on our walls. And then another one where we just filled a tank full of a fish tank full of Doritos, and we had Nate just eat them all. Totally destroyed them for days. And so we just went crazy, and it paid off in the end.
Dude, that's awesome. Can I ask? So you said you had a VFX team. How the hell did you get that?
It was one guy.
Oh,
and we asked him, and he came to us afterwards, and he has a post on it on his story, and we're like, Jace Hardwick, and we're like, yo, Jace, can you do this? And he looks at it and goes, yes. And then he's in his behind the scenes footage, he's like, I did not know how to do this. and so we're like, can you actually just tweak the ship a little bit? And he's like, sure. And then he just spends the next 5 days rendering it.
So did any of you have previous experience making commercials, or do you have work in marketing, or what?
I'm an entrepreneurial studies major. I've enjoyed film. I've gotten into that stuff. Nate and Dylan both have directing and producing experience, and camera work and stuff like that. So they're very much in the realm of high production.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of the graphic design and the background stuff. So the T-shirt that he's wearing, I designed that. I designed the posters in the background. Threw a bunch of the editing together and stuff like that. So I was there pretty religiously through the process, but without like.
Did you make the whole
facial
crew
exposure.
watch Marketing Mondays to like sort of get on the same page? You know.
No, unfortunately not. I was like, bro, I was like, guys, there's this guy Atrioc, and they're like, okay, and I was like, I'm not
gonna push the point. Well, all right. What I want to say
they're all.
Huge fucking congrats, dude. This is actually so cool. Having made a commercial that played the Super Bowl is like, that's surreal. That's like the ultimate thing you can do, at least in the realm of marketing. That's awesome. So huge W's in the chat. We're gonna watch it now. I've seen it, but we're gonna watch it live, and it's gonna be really funny if 3 seconds later I give it the worst rating.
Go for it.
No glazing now. All right. Hey, if there's anything you want to say about it during it, you can let me know, but otherwise we're going to watch it.
Aliens.
Dorito.
Yeah.
Who's the alien? First of all, cinema. Absolute cinema. S tier peak. I'm buying Doritos right now.
Let's go.
So you said the actor in this is just a friend of yours that you guys hired?
Yes.
And the alien, same thing?
And the alien is Nate. He was one of the directors.
Oh, I see.
But
okay.
yeah, the actor, we were like, yo, you just want to like a split of the winnings? Like we don't really want to pay you right now.
That's actually
so they're sitting
for him,
pretty
right?
now that it's gone.
Now that it's won, they're probably doing pretty well.
Cheapest commercial you've ever seen.
I think that's fucking awesome. And what's extra cool is that I think you guys did such a good job with the hard 30-second time limit. I feel like you did a lot in 30 seconds, which is a very tough thing to hit any kind of story in, any kind of action in. Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. So easy S tier from me.
Thank you so much.
And just awesome, dude. It feels super cool to have you reach out, and I'm big congrats. Is there anything else you want to say?
Goal in life, man. No, not really. I mean, just thanks so much. Like, everybody else was celebrating about the $1 million, and the Super Bowl, and I'm like, yeah, Marketing Monday. I have one other friend that I can geek out about it with, and I was like, yo, and he's like, no way.
That's fucking sick. All right, bro. Thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate that. And good luck whatever you do next. You're having a crazy life, bro. You got to follow up with any more of your stories.
Cool. I'm starting my YouTube journey for the past 6 years. I'll be posting my first thing on Thursday called Failblazers.
Check it out. Failblazers. Give us the link and we'll put it in the video when this goes out.
Sweet.
All right. Later. That's awesome. Wow, I leaked me asking if he could be on the stream. I thought that was really good. I'm not even glazing. I think that was a really good ad. I think, especially for fan created, dude, it's got to feel good to make a fan created ad on no budget and blow out of the water some ads that have 100 times your budget. Do you know what I'm saying? That is awesome. It's got to be one of the cheapest ads there and did one of the best jobs. So the fact that all the VFX was one guy too was pretty sick. So I'll put that in S tier. I think that did really great. Boom. Boom. Yeah, simple and creative, 100%. All right, next up we got Homes.com. Homes.com.
So why can't
a continuation of their last year's ad?
So why can't we say we're the best home shopping site?
Because while true, you just can't say that legally.
So I can't say Homes.com is the best
No.
What if we jumbled up the words? Home's best is com.the.
No.
What if we said it in Spanish?
Homes.com es el mejor.
No.
What if we whispered it? Homes.com is the best.
No.
Fine. What if he said it?
Homes.com. It's the best.
Mr. Freeman, I'm sorry, but we can't say that.
Say what?
Homes.com is the best.
Aha!
Homes.com.
It's the best.
Can we stay just a little?
Boring, forgettable. Homes.com. Boring negative. Continuing on. Oh! I thought this one was rather good. Or at least had a good response.
Sorry, folks, there's a break.
And that would be the Disney Lilo and Stitch at the big game ad.
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
I see that too. What is that?
Looks like a koala or a dog or a...
They're all out there right now. They're trying to catch it. They're having a real hard time. They've got trash cans.
This guy's got no chance.
I think they got it. Nope.
Now he's gone and driving a cart. Uh-oh, watch out for the goal. Oh. Oh, that thing is indestructible.
Is this a live action Lilo and Stitch? Dude, I don't think it should exist, but this ad was good. I don't think that should exist, but this ad is good. Wait, there was another live action remake, not Lilo and Stitch. There was another one, and I was like, why? Oh, it was How to Train Your Dragon, dude. Wait, it's a CGI dragon. Why do you have to remake an animated film with a CGI? It might as well not be live action. What's the fucking point? For money, yeah. You know what? You're right. Who am I to deny them money? Anyway, I thought that was pretty good. I thought the Stitch ad was good. But let's watch that. Speaking of that, let's watch How to Train Your Dragon, okay? Let's watch How to Train Your Dragon Super Bowl ad and see what you think about that. I know Zoomers love How to Train Your Dragon. This is a 2-minute ad. Holy shit.
I'm the first Viking who wouldn't kill a dragon.
First to ride one, though.
All right, bud, you ready? Come on.
Cinema.
How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG.
Oh, it's just the trailer. What? My question is, why, dude? It's like exactly the same movie. It's like exactly the same movie. It's like shot for shot, but money. Yes, you win. The ad itself's not bad. It's fine, I guess. Why does it exist? All right, next up we have, let's get to like the really interesting questions. The ones I want, because there's some of these I can even just throw into whatever. We need to get to the ones that are like, oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is the AngelSoft Big Game Potty-tunity. AngelSoft Big Game Potty-tunity. It was like they were trying to go something different with the ad. This reminds me of when, was it Reddit did like the QR code and the no ad? The AngelSoft Big Game Potty-tunity.
AngelSoft interrupts this broadcast to bring you a bathroom break. I know you need one, so come on, let's go. Why are you still here? This is your potty-tunity. It's simple, do not watch this. So you there, get off the couch and go to the bathroom. Okay, back to the broadcast.
How fast are these people pissing? Dude, by the time you recognize what's going on, you can't even wash your hands. You have to fucking haul ass and run. That was terrible. If you're gonna do this, you have to go whole hog and spend some money. They spent for the cheapest slot and then tried to cram it in 30 seconds. It's not, if you care about watching the commercials enough to watch this ad and then pay attention to it, you don't have enough time to leave. If they ripped a 2-minute ad, that would be memorable. For 30 seconds, it's kind of a fucking joke. Sorry, cheapskates. I think that was bad. Additionally, just talking about going to the bathroom is one thing, but they did nothing to identify why you would care about Angel Soft versus any other brand of toilet paper. And so, even as a brand, I think no one remembers that as the Angel Soft ad. They remember it as the fucking bathroom break ad. What about the booking.com ad? Get your stay ridiculously right. Ridiculously right, booking.com.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
She sells. You got anything more boutique?
Oui, right this way.
Now we're talking. What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park?
Or somewhere less family friendly?
Yep, one Vegas hotel for the bride-to-be.
What if we hate everything?
We have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.com.
Yeah!
So, for whatever reason, this ad did crazy well. 93 million views on YouTube. Some of that must be paid. I mean, that's absurd, but even the YouTube internal ad report they put out every year said this was their best performing ad. People love, you know what I'll say about this? It is a bad look for the world celebrities when the Muppets outperform all of them in terms of positive brand score. People had a much more positive opinion of the Muppets than any individual celebrity. So I say that ad, while not incredibly memorable, was good. I think that was good. It did quite well, and apparently by many different, I read all the Ad Week and all the post Super Bowl rankings. It was number one on a lot of them. I'm not sure if I'm missing something, but it certainly was inoffensive. It was good. I mean, the Muppets are nice. Okay. Now, speaking of an old Super Bowl champion, one of the greatest advertisers of all time is trying to take another swing. That would be Budweiser. How did they do this year? They're coming off of some controversy. Let's see how Budweiser did in this year's Super Bowl ad.
Oh, still too little, buddy.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can hide. Just feel the thunder.
So, a horse walks into a bar, and
And what? Let's go! What'd you think? What did you think? Shed a tear? I saw someone in chat say you can't get a DUI on a horse. You can't beat that. Very Lay's coated. But it's just a classic Budweiser Clydesdale. I think one of their weaker ones. But inoffensive. Again, this brings back to fear, bro. When they're trotting out the Clydesdales, you know they're just trying to make sure nobody's pissed off. If there was a middle tier of just boring, I'd put it there. I guess it's boring positive. But they also had Bud Light. So let's do the Bud Light one, because that's where they're trying a little bit harder. Bud Light was the one where they're really trying to win people back, which is why they got Shane Gillis in all their recent ads. They're trying to win everyone back, win back the bros. This is Bud Light cul-de-sac.
you gonna go fishing tomorrow?
I got a colonoscopy tomorrow.
Fellas, I accidentally threw a lame party.
Okay, Ted.
They're on their way.
What'd you think? Better than the dean's office from last year? I think so. I think so. I do feel like the fatwa against Bud Light by the anti-woke alliance is lifted. I mean, that was a pretty white ad. That was a pretty white ad. Certainly feels like they've tried to pay their dues to win back an audience. I'll put in boring positive. Okay, now I think it's time to talk about perhaps the most memorable ad of the Super Bowl. This is the only ad that I saw everyone in the room at the party sit up and pay attention. It was the only one. And then talk about it afterwards. Without further ado, your attention, please.
You get lift, you get height, you get power.
Your attention, please. I steal the show. Yeah, now you know. I'm gonna keep on dancing so you can keep on glancing. It ain't my fault that I was made this way. I see you looking at me.
Really?
Let's go. Watch me now. Attention now. Let's go. Watch me now. Attention now. Let's go. Attention.
Let's start paying attention to breasts when it matters the most. Early detection for breast cancer is a game changer, and why I'm able to be here today. So let's get more women screened than ever before. Go to yourattentionplease.com.
Okay, I legitimately think this is the best ad of the Super Bowl. I'm not kidding. I just saw it work in real time. I saw everybody who was kind of like talking, pay attention. Not just men and women. Like it was just interesting, right? It like was like, wait, are they doing something? Is this crazy? And then afterwards, they talked about it. And people were talking about breast cancer. I literally saw it work. So for me, like, I think it did a really good job of having like a kind of a tacky hook and then playing it into something else. It was creative. It was a creative idea that did really well. They used sex sells, but also like not for a different reason. It has a twist. I was impressed. This is the only ad of the whole Super Bowl where I felt like I was impressed, and I thought people might remember it later after the Super Bowl. So I would put this in S tier. I'll put this in truly good from my POV. Your mileage may vary. But this one, the Stellar Toll, was the only one that Ari even remembered. That was the only two she remembered. And I asked a lot of people. All right, I'll put boobs at the top. Kanye ad? All right, let's watch the Kanye ad. Wait, was the Kanye ad actually aired at the Super Bowl? I think it was only local. I certainly didn't see it when I watched. We got it. All right, I'll TBD. You know what? We'll do that one later. Let's. There's only a few more major ones that I want to make sure I get to. Let's do the Meta one. Meta Super Bowl commercial. Zuckerberg, Zark Fuckerberg himself, has been trying to do a big push for the Meta AI smart glasses. Now, you may recall the Meta Old Friends ad at I think 2 Super Bowls ago was one of the worst ads I've ever seen in my life. That was the one where they had like the Freddy Fazbear dying and like all his friends dying around him and just the most depressing, sad robot. That was a miserable fucking ad. Let's see if they can beat that with the AI smart glasses this year, minute 32.
Hey, Meta, what is this artwork?
Comedian by Mauricio Catalan, worth $6.2 million.
What? What? That's a $6.2 million banana.
Are you kidding?
We need to find you another banana. Bananas.
Gentlemen,
What a place you have.
who eats art?
Think you're supposed to say, hey, Meta.
Like, hey, Meta, who eats art? And then Meta would say,
Chris Pratt.
Hey, Meta, call my lawyer.
Chris Hemsworth is trading his superhero cape for Super Bowl stardom in a star-studded commercial for Ray-Ban and Meta's new AI glasses.
What the fuck is it? Is a thing about the ad? It's like an AI-generated summary of the ad after the ad. Holy fuck. That's actually a better ad. That's actually a better ad.
like, hey, Meta.
Wait, that was
Call my lawyer.
That was the end? Man, that ad sucked. That was the actual end? AI summary would have been better. Damn, that sucked. Yeah, that was true celebrity slop. What's crazy is this had happened in real life, though. Some crypto guy bought the $6.2 million banana artwork and then ate it as a performance piece, which is more interesting than Chris Hemsworth doing it. And what's crazy is they don't even really use the glasses. They're supposed to have those glasses this year with like the built-in visual overlay. They didn't talk about any of that. That was bad. I think that's truly bad for what Meta's trying to do. Speaking of big tech companies trying to do something, let's watch the OpenAI ad. I'm interested in your thoughts on this one. OpenAI. ChatGPT. This is not the ad. They uploaded that 6 days ago, though. What is that? The intelligent days what we're looking for. Okay, this one. That was an ad for a new font. That I think has more views than...
Summarize this article. Help me practice asking for a raise.
Is my sleep coach.
What bird is this? Actúa como mi tutor.
Turn my idea into a business plan.
What do you want to create next?
Dude, I thought this was such a huge missed opportunity. I really think this ad was really bad. And it felt like somebody who desperately wanted to be like Apple. It felt like it was a real, almost like pathetic amount of like Apple longing, tech era longing. And I really think it did a bad job of showing what was special or useful about ChatGPT to anyone who didn't use it. What I would say is, I think one of the all-time great tech ads for a Super Bowl, there's a Google ad called like Parisian Love from I think 2010 or 11. That ad was phenomenal. It did a really good job of showing the product and the story together. Let's pull. I'll show you this ad. I'll show you this ad. Here it is. Millions of views, by the way. Well more than this. Watch this ad, and I want you to compare that last ad to this ad and see if it like... I think that's a brilliant ad. That's one of my favorite tech ads of all time because it's all about the product, but it's about you and how you use it and the story. I thought it was beautiful and it did really well. And it's 2010, so it's like early Google. Google dominated that era. Good for the brand. And so I see an ad like this from ChatGPT and it's like, it has all of the style of this kind of ad, but none of the substance. You know, it has none of it doesn't put you, the user, in the story at all, how you might use it, how it might change your life. It's only about how cool they are. So for me, I think it's a wasted opportunity for all that money, especially because OpenAI is supposed to be a nonprofit. So if they're going to put $8 million in a Super Bowl ad, they better have a reason. It's I think losing sight of the mission. Especially actually, I'll maybe do a video on this pretty soon. OpenAI is trying to become a for-profit. Sam Altman is trying to sell the company to himself for an absurdly low valuation to make a fuck ton of money. After being like, it's all for, yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Where's the DeepSeek ad? The DeepSeek ad came right after the Super Bowl. It was the exact same ad as ChatGPT, but it cost 1/50th the price. It was 20 grand, dude. It was a 20 grand ad, and they just replayed the same thing. All right, I'll put that in. I think pretty bad. I think truly bad for what they could have done. All right, we'll do two more ads here. Since I think most of the rest ones are pretty forgettable. Let's do Google Pixel. And then we'll do four more ads. We'll do Google Pixel, Liquid Death, Nike Women ad, and the Seal ad. We'll do the Seal ad. Those are the four we'll do. Okay. This is Dream Job. Let's see if Google still has the sauce. We showed that great Google ad from the past. This is the Google ad from this year, a 2-minute ad. They got money to flaunt because of how good Google is at making money. Google Pixel 2025.
So at my last job, I was working across several different groups. You know what? Let me practice that one again.
Okay, when you're ready, tell me about the job that taught you the most.
Okay. Well, it was a role where I learned to take constructive criticism.
I think she like, oh, nope, doesn't like it.
Okay. I got pretty used to, working long hours with a small team. I got very comfortable multitasking. And I had to become really organized.
Not bad, but try rephrasing your answer to sound more confident.
Right. Okay. I was asked to make a lot of quick decisions and do a lot of negotiating. One more book.
Truly.
Talk about your experiences working with others.
Oh. Well, I'm at my best when I'm collaborating. If it's for the team, I'll do whatever it takes.
This job description you shared mentions on-the-job training.
Well, I am a fast learner. I don't always have all the answers, but I get the job done. No matter how long it takes. And I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. But most importantly, I show up every day, no matter what.
All right, last question. When it comes to work, what motivates you?
I guess knowing that people can depend on me. And knowing I can depend on them too.
That's a great answer. Sounds like you're ready.
Hey, James. Thanks for joining us.
It's good to see you all. I've been looking forward to talking.
Dude, it's such an interesting ad. I thought the emotional arc was really good. The AI was the worst part of the ad. The AI was almost jarringly bad, and the story of the AI didn't make sense. Like, they made it like he's training for a job interview, but obviously that answer wouldn't work. It was completely useless. Like, if he was, like, using AI to, like, talk through his problems or his struggles or what, it would make more sense, but, yeah, the AI job interview part really is jarring with him. Even, like, the best product use in this whole thing is still Google, where, like, halfway through he Googles something. I can't find the exact section.
Last question. When it comes to work, what motivates you?
Like the one time he has a real important question, he Googles it even in the ad. I don't know exactly. Oh, here it was right here. Explain bullying to a child. Like, he doesn't ask the AI to. So I don't know. It's tough. I think they did a really good job. And I think if you're watching it passively, you might tear up. And that's, it conveyed emotion. But unlike the last one, I feel like it did not tie the product into a real use case. Yeah, they should say plus Reddit. Like actual Google users. Yeah, it's weird because I have used the voice feature. I haven't used it with Gemini, but I used it with ChatGPT. And like the example used here would never work. You explaining your parenting it wouldn't work in a job interview. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I think maybe boring positive. Okay, the next two ads were stand out to me because there's a third direction you can go if you're trying to play it safe that I didn't really talk about. You can go with the feel good puppies, dogs, kids. You can go with a ton of celebrity spam, or you can go really fucking weird. You can try to get attention by being really fucking weird. And so there's two ads I want to talk about, and the first one got spammed. They did it multiple times during the Super Bowl, and that is the Tubi ad.
Oh, it's a boy. And it looks like he's gonna like Westerns. But what if Westerns aren't hot when he grows up?
Psst. Nobody watches Westerns, dork. Good thing we were born to like fantasy. It's the hit genre to binge.
Mr. Memo, tumble dweeb. Pop culture likes pirates now.
Hey, the zeitgeist always shifts.
It's all about gangster films now.
Yo, vampires, baby!
Howdy. This ain't you, partner. Like what you like.
Yeah, I fucking hated that. I want to put it in the very bottom tier. I understand you can have different opinions, but I thought that was gross, dude. I thought it was like kind of revolting and weird, and it was kind of like body horror. It was a little bit of body horror, and again, didn't see anyone IRL enjoy it. Had a really bad response at the party. Additionally, all that could be worth something. We're like, hey, you're drawing attention if it tied into the product. But they just barely show the Tubi logo at the end to say you can watch what you want. You can do that. It's not, that is not a defining feature of their service. People understand that already. So I found it to be, I think, overall super negative. I'm going to put this flesh hat on the bottom. And then the other very weird hat is to be a hat company. No, they're a TV company, if you can believe it. If they were a hat company, maybe it would make some kind of sense. It's like a streaming service. If it was an Enron hat shape, you'd give it S tier. Do you think that would help sell Enron hats? I think it might hurt. It would be a better ad with an Enron hat, but I think it would actually hurt my sales. It would be so gross and fleshy. Most of these should be lumped in a waste of money. Well, I'm considering anything in below truly good to be kind of a waste of money. The bottom tier is called generational waste of money. Where it's like, and I think Tubi falls into that category because not only do I think the ad is bad, but they spent a fuck ton of money to play it multiple times. They thought this ad was such a slam dunk. They're like, we got to get this in front of people again and again and again and again and again. But they weren't the only one to go weird with it. They weren't the only one to go weird with it. Instead, we have to show you the Mountain Dew ad, Kiss from a Lime. 1 minute, 19 seconds. This ad was definitely memorable. People talked about this, and I want to hear your thoughts.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Refreshing.
It's kissed by the perfect amount of tropical lime.
bay. Ooh, the moment I think of it, strange on the sea. Yeah, my flippers can't hold Mountain Dew. It slips right on through watershed. There is so much as he can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my fame.
Well, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast. A blast of...
This one was interesting. This one was interesting because it was very divisive. I'm not a believer in the any conversation is good conversation for ads. I think there's a lot of proof that shows this isn't true. However, I think it was liked among the people who are likely to drink Mountain Dew. So they might have done a good job, actually. I asked my mom about it, and she said I fucking hated it. But she doesn't drink Mountain Dew. She actually said it made her feel bad for Seal. She's like, I always thought Seal was such a cool guy, like a cool, great singer, and I felt like he must be on really hard times because he had to take this out. That's what she said. She was like feeling depressed and sad for Seal. And I personally felt the same way. I was like, this is like the biggest sellout I've ever seen. Like, what a fucking... However, it's so weird for the right people. This may actually be a success for Mountain Dew. It may actually be pretty... People talked about it. I think I could come around to the idea that it was better than I thought. I'm fully open to that idea. So if you guys want to put it in actually good, I'm fine. It's not my cup of tea, but I could see outside of myself. Finish the ad.
Tropical Lime. Good looking Seal.
None of this makes sense.
Great, I finished it. Is that that radically things thing? Okay, so people really want to watch Slide Step. I don't remember Slide Step. Played before the game? I don't even see it. Do you have a link? It's not in my playlist. Glide Step? It's Glide Step. Glide Step, Super Bowl ad. Oh, the Skechers Glide Step? Didn't we already watch this? This is the Martha Stewart one?
Gliding on it. Absolutely love my Glide Step Skechers.
Okay, let's try it. Martha Stewart Glide Step.
I absolutely love my Glide Step Skechers slip-ins. I just step in and they're on with no bending down or touching. And because they're Glide Step, it almost feels like I'm gliding on air when I walk. Let me demonstrate. Drop a beat. Glide Step, Glide Step, Glide Step, Skechers slip-ins, Glide Step. And that's how you glide. Go hands-free with Glide Step Skechers slip-ins. Glide Step Skechers slip-ins.
You guys like that? You demanded that one? That was the most desperate attempt to make. That was like a 2010 attempt at making a meme. That was I Can Has Cheeseburger, but that was fucking terrible. You just don't get it? Well, let's see. Did it get a bunch of views? Are there memes all over TikTok of people doing the glide step? I don't think so. I think it just did. I think no one picked up on it. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm not seeing it. Then, what do we have? Should we do the Kanye ad or are we missing any? Oh, there was T-Mobile Starlink. Elon Musk retweeted this. Let's see how Elon Musk and T-Mobile did for...
There are over 500,000 square miles of the U.S. unreachable by any cell phone tower. Places where emergency texts never send, where emotional messages are not received, and countless memories are left unshared.
Doing good. You're doing good.
But T-Mobile is about to change that. T-Mobile partnered with Starlink to launch hundreds of satellites, creating the only space-based network that automatically connects to the phone you already have. And because connection means everything, we're inviting anyone on any wireless carrier to experience it for free.
You won't believe where I am right now.
T-Mobile Starlink. If you can see the sky, you are connected.
So what I would say is, I think the ad was bad, but the offer is a good ad. I think getting anyone on another network to try signing up for your thing is kind of cool. It opens the chance they might switch. Like, this is a clever idea. The ad itself was pretty boring, pretty forgettable, but that's clever. What are the other ads? Oh, the sloth ad. Sloth ad Super Bowl. The Coors Light Sloths. How did they do?
Happy Monday. What a game last night. Monday, Monday. So good to me. Monday morning. It was all I hoped it would be. Oh, Monday morning. You gave me no warning of what was to be. Monday, Monday. Can't trust that day. Monday, Monday. Sometimes it just turns out that way.
Tomorrow, we'll all have a case of the Mondays. So Coors Light made a better case to help you chill. Get a case of the Mondays.
Dude, I love the idea of just drinking midday on a Monday. Because you think life's too boring and slow. You better start. You're on a bad path. You're on a bad fucking path. You're alcoholic ass, unemployed ass, dude. Pretty cute, fine ad. It's just the Zootopia joke, right? It's the commercial from Zootopia, but they did it 4 times in 4 scenes instead of 1 scene. Coffee Mate Super Bowl commercial. The new Coffee Mate cold foam.
Let's go, tongues. I'm a dancing tongue, and I like the taste of cold foam. Have you ever seen a tongue do this? Everybody now. Give me cold foam, give me cold foam.
I don't know. I missed that live. I didn't see that one. That one seems like right up the weird alley. Your tongue's dancing, huh? It feels like Kanye off the Galaxy gas. Put that here. Oh, Liquid Death. Liquid Death ad. Liquid Death, safe for work. Big game commercial. Liquid Death known for being exceptionally good at marketing because they've turned canned water into a multi-billion-dollar business entirely through marketing. They're essentially a marketing company that sells a generic product. So let's see how they did the Super Bowl.
Drink on the job, drink on the job. Everyone is drinking on the job. Drink, drink, drink. Yeah, everyone is drinking on the job. Drink on the job, drink on the job.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Even better than I remember, actually. I forgot about the school bus driver drinking. I don't think I saw that live. That's pretty good, right? It's eye-catching with the drink on the job if you don't know what it is and then people explain it. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. I'll put in truly good. What about Michelob Ultra or bust? Michelob Ultra. Oh, yeah. I want to talk about this. The Ultra Hustle, the Michelob Ultra commercial. Okay. I'll say my piece afterwards. Let's watch this. Yeah, we needed to watch this. This is an important one to talk about.
We'll do 2 Michelob Ultras.
Excuse me, would you consider playing us?
For the Ultras.
Oh, we're kind of at a high level.
Fascinating.
You guys sure you want this?
Please serve. That was fun. Play for those ultras.
They got Ultras.
Whip it real hard, whip it real hard.
You know we're professional athletes, right?
What sport?
Every day I'm hustling.
I smell Ultra.
Play for an ultra?
Okay, so I was thinking about this one before the show today. And while I don't think it's like a memorable, great ad, I thought it was the best celebrity ad of the Super Bowl. Like if there was almost a separate tier, I thought it was pretty boring, not great, but of the celebrity ads, and it's only because I think Willem Dafoe really committed. Willem Dafoe like didn't half-ass it, you know? I thought he did a pretty good job. The pickleball references, it feels almost kind of dated, but he apparently, I read about it, Willem Dafoe had never even heard of pickleball before doing this ad. And I forget her name. She's from Schitt's Creek. What's her name? She's also in the Home Alone. She'd only tried it one time. Catherine O'Hara. Yeah, they had no idea about pickleball really, and then they just did this ad. But I thought he did a good job. I think I Smell Ultra was was pretty good. Best celebrity ad. I don't know where that actually falls. Okay. What does that leave us with? Oh, the mayo. Hellman's Mayo Cat. Damn, this did badly on views.
Leftover chicken, scallions, cheese. What am I gonna make with this? Mayo. Hellman's. You can talk. And then she says,
Yeah, this is not it. This is not it. This is the last year's one. Where's the... Oh, yeah, this one. This one. When Sally Met Hellman's.
I can't believe they let us back in this place.
What, no good?
No.
Oh.
we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy.
So good. Oh, it's so.
This one's real.
Oh.
Add that as a sandwich.
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah. Hellman's mayo makes you come. That's the slogan. Can I pitch that? It is a reference to When Harry Met Sally. That's a freaking dated reference, but I guess it would hit with the right people. Don't think it was that good. Don't think it, yeah, very subtle. Okay, guys, we have to get down to like the last ads here. So tell me what you want to see. How about, as a Fast and the Furious fan, the Haagen-Dazs big game commercial? Family! How can you beat that? I give it S++. Based on the stunning performance of Vin Diesel. Nah, boring positive. Oh! Of course.
Thank you.
The Totino's 2-minute long pizza rolls commercial.
There it is.
Do you have to go? You can stay with me. We can stay up all night and eat snacks. I'll miss you.
Here is something to remember me.
We'll never forget you.
What about us? Yeah, what about the dads? You got any gifts for us?
I didn't really talk to you much.
I talked to you. You lived in my garage.
You didn't know I was in there.
You ate all my pizza rolls. These are like $100. That's kind of a lot of money, Chasmo.
No, Totino's pizza rolls are 10 for about $1.
Well, then give us about $1.
Why do you even care?
I want something from an alien.
No.
But I'm messing up your spaceship.
That's not doing anything.
Yeah, it is. He's pushing on it.
That doesn't matter.
It's moving it. I kicked it.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah. Chasmo, give us something.
My name's not Chasmo.
What? Your name's not Chasmo? Why have we been calling you Chasmo?
You just started doing it.
What is your name?
I don't know. Names aren't like a big deal.
Yeah, they are, buddy. Yeah, they are. They're a really big deal.
Doesn't matter. I'm leaving.
You know, next time you come back, buddy, have a name.
Oh.
They're a big deal. Unfortunately, they are. I hate to break it to you.
Wait, there wasn't even the part where they threw pizza rolls at him. There's another part? I saw this live. Where's the fucking... Holy shit. That was way too long. Where's the...
Thank you for sharing your Totino's pizza rolls.
No problem.
We'll miss you, Jasmo.
I'll miss you, too. They're the most snackable pizza they do.
Unfortunately, that's just a part of life. Rest in peace, Jasmo.
We didn't know him as well as you, so it's not as sad for us.
Not that we didn't want to.
Just didn't open up around us.
Yeah.
Totino's Pizza Rolls, the most snackable pizza in the universe.
Yeah, the 30-second version was better. Obviously, Tim Robinson's fucking hilarious, but I don't think this is too legendary. First one was a little drawn out. Jeep ad. The Jeep big game ad. 11 million views, 2 minutes long, featuring Harrison Ford. USA.
Longest thing we ever do is live our lives.
Powerful stuff.
But life doesn't come with an owner's manual. Might have been nice, huh? But that means we get to write our own stories. Freedom is yes, or no, or maybe. Freedom is for everybody, but it isn't free. It's earned. There are real heroes in the world, but not the ones in the movies. Real heroes are humble. They're not driven by pride. Pride is a terrible driver. Freedom is the roar of one man's engine and the silence of another's. Freedom is the ability to inspire. The most sacred thing in life isn't the path.
It's the journey.
It's the freedom to choose it. You don't have to be friends with someone to wave at them. We won't always agree on which way to go. But our differences can be our strength. So choose, but choose wisely. Choose what makes you happy. My friends, my family, my work make me happy. This Jeep makes me happy, even though my name is That's my owner's manual. Get out there, write your own.
Very forgettable. But I will say, I didn't know Harrison Ford had gone woke. I didn't know Harrison Ford was at the woke mind virus and was going to drive a woke DEI chin electric vehicle Jeep. That wouldn't have beaten the Nazis in World War II. He said pride can't drive. Did he say that? No, that was pretty forgettable. Harrison Ford got no energy in this stuff. Let's see. We're going to end with Kanye, so stop asking. I need to get at least a couple more. I need the important ones to talk about. Obviously, there's a bunch of little ticky-tacky bullshit ones in the middle, but we need the ones that have discussion. The Jalen Hurts ad. Oh, yeah. Yes, good call. The Jordan Brand ad. Love Hurts.
Hate that you said he wasn't a top 10 quarterback? Hate that you said he couldn't throw the ball? Hate that he got over when push came to shove? Hate that he always say the right thing?
Money is nice, championships are better.
Hate that in your all-knowing, armchair wisdom, you were sure he'd come up short. Hate that you got it wrong?
Yeah, pretty good. And very, very Jordan Brand. It's very similar. There's a very similar Jordan ad, iconic Jordan ad, but it's recreated. It was very relevant. They had it ready for if he won. It played right after the Super Bowl. It was good. It was a good aura for him, yeah. Okay, now we're going to do, speaking of Jordan Brand, let's go Nike. Nike with the 2.6 million. Oh, this is number 8 on YouTube trending. So win.
You can't be demanding. You can't be relentless. You can't put yourself first. So, put yourself first. You can't be confident. So be confident. You can't challenge. So challenge. You can't dominate. So dominate. You can't flex. So flex. You can't fill a stadium. So fill that stadium. You can't be emotional, so be emotional. You can't take credit. You can't speak up. You can't be so ambitious. You can't break records. You can't have any fun. You can't make demands. You can't keep score. You can't stand out. Whatever you do, you can't win. so win.
All y'all in chat are fake as fuck. No, that was a good ad. That was a good ad. They're not targeting your dumbasses. They're targeting millennial women with money. That ad did fucking well. That's like number 5 trending. Yeah, it did fucking well. That was a good ad. What I will say is, how do I put this? I think the "you can't win, so win" is a very clever tagline. And the rest of the ads drafting off that probably would have had something more, but the tagline was good. I think Nike knows what they're doing for the demographics they're playing for. And it's the only ad that took a risk on this front. So I give it, and I wouldn't say generationally good, but I would say boring positive. I would say boring positive. Canada ad. This ad kills with women athletes. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's like if you are anyone in women's sports who's going to buy, this has done a positive association for you. This has like been a win. Canada ad. Let's see. Canada ad. Oh, wait, there was Ontario. Yeah. Ontario commercial Super Bowl. I don't have the link. What was it called? Our 51st state? Canada commercial Super Bowl. Oh, these are the ones that yeah. Okay, is this it? The province of Ontario ran a US targeted ad spot. But I need the actual ad. I only have people talking about it. It's like a polite Does anyone have a good link? I can only find people recording their TV. This could be it right here, actually. Okay.
For generations, this ally to the north has been by your side. Ontario, Canada, a partner connected by shared history, shared values, and a shared vision for what we can achieve together. Stable and secure when the world around us isn't. You can rely on Ontario for energy to power your growing economy and for the critical minerals crucial to new technologies. Ontario is your third largest trading partner and the #1 export destination for 17 states. Our long-standing economic partnership keeps millions of Americans working. In a changing world, it's time to bring jobs back home and build together. More workers, more trade, more prosperity, more security. For generations, this ally to the north has been here. And for generations more, we'll still be here, right by your side.
My long-standing hatred of Canadian marketing continues. I didn't want to invade Canada before, now I do. Boring. Boring. If you're going to convince America to be your friend, you got to have some spice on it. Make it interesting. Maybe the plan was to make the army fall asleep on the way to the border. Yeah, they had stock footage in the Super Bowl. It was a collection of stock footage. Oh my God, that was a snoozer, Canada. Nike Eagles post game. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, Nike Eagles post game.
It's not that easy
being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. When green is all there is to be, it could make you wonder why. But why wonder? Why wonder? I'm green, and it'll do fine. It's beautiful. And I think it's what I want to be.
Cinema! And again, the Muppets extend their dominion over advertising. 2 for 2 on the Muppets? On actually good ads? Next year should be all Muppets. That's 2 for 2? Holy shit. No, that was great. That's a classic Nike ad where they tell an emotional sports story and tie their brand in and you feel good and bada bing, bada boom. They were ready for the eventuality the Eagles won. Or it was all scripted and rigged and Nike paid off the refs to not cheat the game so they could fucking have this commercial play. Holy shit. Okay. I think we're going to do our final ad. We're going to do our final ad. I mean, there's plenty that I'm skipping, but all of them are like so boring. I mean, we could watch the Gordon Ramsay pan ad. We could watch the Nerds Gummy Cluster ad, I guess. Hims and Hers was a snoozer, dude. It's, Imagine paying $8 million just to get skipped in Marketing Monday. That's well. Make a bad ad at least. You know, I don't want to watch 14 more boring ads. I'm trying to watch a fucking ad with some discussion. Dude, the Disney ad, the Disney Plus ad was like just clips from 4 shows. It was like, do better. It's the Super Bowl. That was terrible. Instacart. All right, we'll watch Instacart. Watch Instacart and then we'll watch Kanye. Instacart Super Bowl commercial. We're here.
Release the hounds.
Puppy monkey baby.
I remembered, I said this live. I said, I'm not going to watch this tomorrow. I forgot about this one. I knew I didn't include this. I said live that I'm not going to watch this tomorrow because not only does it have glizzies, it also has a cow. Also, who the fuck thought bringing back Puppy Monkey Baby was a good idea?
I'm on a porch.
Very nice.
All right, groceries are here.
Thanks, babe. Get the oatmeal?
Get down. Ha-ha! To the house I go! This the way we take it to the house.
No, wait, there was a cow. I remember. Wait, where was the cow? Where was the cow? Is it a different version? Dude, I remember seeing it live and I wanted to fucking kill myself. It was like, oh, Wait, there's a different version. There is. Look.
Groceries are here.
Look. Thanks, babe. Different ending.
Milk?
They recorded different endings for oatmeal and for milk. What a disaster. Oh, I love it. S plus to your glizzies and a cow? S plus, my favorite ad ever. Absolute glinema. We're representative of the entire U.S. This audience is the pure focus group. When they made that ad, the focus group was all Atrioc chatters. You gave them bad advice. They wasted $8 million. You gave them terrible. You said more glizzies, more cow. Gave them terrible advice. Speaking of people who are receiving bad advice in real life, let's talk about Kanye West. He's having a bit of a crash out on Twitter, but let's see if he can redeem himself in the Super Bowl. I will say, he did this last year. He bought a Super Bowl commercial only aired locally in the Chicago area. It worked. He ended up spending a few million, not even, because it was the cheaper package because it was just local. And he sold $24 million worth of merch last year. So it was pure profit. This year, one of the t-shirts he's selling is a swastika t-shirt. So hopefully we don't sell as many. But this is his commercial.
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to Yeezy.com.
You know what's fucked is that commercial. I'm not a fan of Kanye, obviously, lately. And I don't like what he's selling. It's still a better commercial than most of the things. I gotta be honest, as a rating for a marketer, it's still a better commercial. And it has a more clear call to action, and people are more likely to check it out. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. He looks like he's high on Galaxy gas in the fucking commercial. It has a better understanding of how shit goes viral on the internet. It has a better understanding of how overproduced stuff scares people off. It just has a better understanding. Like someone else could have done this for a better cause, but the commercial idea does work. Especially because he didn't spend a lot of money. Yeah, it goes in our new SS tier. It actually did so well, I'm going to make a new tier above S. This is the SS tier. And that's where Kanye goes. I wonder why. Please don't buy one of those shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this year's Marketing Monday Super Bowl ad review. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Good luck and Godspeed. Back again next year for more probably terrible ads. Say goodbye to YouTube. Now, quick check. How did the Lakers do? Oh, 132-113 blowout. Bro, I can't wait to watch these highlights. It's the Jazz. Sorry you weren't a diehard Luka fan like me. Sorry you don't want to see Luka win. I guess I do. Chat, I'm going to end my stream. We have people over. I got to go say hi to them. I hope you enjoyed. That was a fun ad review. Pretty terrible year. I think I was actually too generous. This is our final... let's say I remove the SS tier. Delete that row. And I get this color back to green. Or what was this? Red? Yeah. We were generally pretty positive and gave a lot of boring positives. But I just want to say, if you're in the boring tier, I mean, flash forward a week, let alone 2 weeks, let alone a month. It's all gone. We've done, you've done nothing. So let's be careful. All right. I mean, most of it, I think, was pretty wasted. And I think overall, we are seeing what happens when ever polarized society, the death of monoculture, the failing relevance of TV and TV commercials are all coming together to make each. I mean, I saw a study. I saw a really good study about last year's commercials that said it was provably one of the worst performing set of commercials ever, 2024. I think this year was worse. I think when we see that study again, it's gonna be worse. So outside of the Muppets, I think we were pretty screwed. But we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching Marketing Monday. Tune in next week for another Marketing Monday. More information. Goodbye. I'll raid somebody. Let's raid. Let's raid Small Ant. I never get to raid Small Ant. We're gonna raid Small Ants. He did stuff in the Small Ant did stuff for the awards. We're gonna do Small Ants. We love Small Ant around here. We're big Small Ant fans on this community. Small Ant is the fucking GOAT, and he took time out of his day to record something for the awards, which is fucking awesome. Check him out. Give him some love. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. I have a lot to talk about. I didn't get to do any news today, and I have a lot of news to talk about. I even have something I want to say positive about Elon Musk, which is pretty rare for me lately, but I have something to say. So I'll talk about it tomorrow. Goodbye.